snowflake crystal ball brings miracles to the battlefield. If anyone tries to steal it, Nutcracker will.
The Nutcracker? Could it really exist? Thieves! I found you!
Hi everyone, welcome to the Frost Festival. To celebrate the end of 2024, we've added some really fun gameplay with awesome rewards. Let's take a look. During the Frost Festival, Erangel and Livik will be updated with a special area with falling snow, Snowy Vale. This is a warm and peaceful area where weapons aren't allowed, so you can enjoy a casual hangout with your friends, light the fireplace, and smoke will rise from the chimney outside. Relax on the couch with a hot beverage and snap some photos. Resting here will restore your energy. There's also the festive tree that you can upgrade. Take a photo with it to get loads of supplies. Also, keep an eye out for the cute nutcrackers hiding in every nook and cranny. Find them to obtain the gifts they leave behind. Nutcrackers come in 4 colors. Locate them and bring them with you to add to your collection or trade them with friends.
It's time to spread some holiday cheer!
During the Frost Festival, you'll receive a free holiday outfit, lobby theme, voice pack, and more rewards. Let's check out how to get them all. Find nutcrackers in your matches or visit Snowy Vale to get event-limited mistletoe. Use mistletoe to upgrade your festive tree in the event and get the Caribou Mercenary set, Ice Witch theme, Ho 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 voice pack, and other great rewards. The festive trees level in Snowy Vale is synced with your Frost Festival tree. Also, don't forget to find gold nutcrackers to unlock extra draw chances. You will also get extra draw chances when you log in on December 25th and January 1st. Draw for a chance to get various Frost Festival rewards. Come grab all these awesome rewards and supplies now. Also worth noting is, this year, PUBG Mobile will be hosting its very first New Year fireworks event on the battleground. On December 31st, start a match on any ranked or unranked map, and at 8 o'clock p.m., you'll notice a countdown in the sky. We sincerely invite you to celebrate the final day of 2024 with us and welcome the arrival of 2025. On January 1st, at midnight, New Year fireworks will light up the sky. We hope you have an unforgettable New Year's in PUBG Mobile with all those who are close to you. May you make lots of unforgettable memories as the new year arrives. Keep in mind that the fireworks event goes by the local time of the server. Fireworks event time. North America, UTC-5. Europe, UTC+3. Asia, UTC+8. South America, UTC-3. Middle East, UTC+3. Korea and Japan, UTC+9. Make sure to verify when the event begins on your server. That's it for this overview of the new Frost Festival content. Happy New Year and Happy Holidays. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. See you next year.
Mobile and play for free on iOS and Android.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Frost Festival. To celebrate the end of 2024, we've added some really fun gameplay with awesome rewards. Let's take a look. During the Frost Festival, Erangel and Livik will be updated with a special area with falling snow, Snowy Vale. This is a warm and peaceful area where weapons aren't allowed, so you can enjoy a casual hangout with your friends, light the fireplace, and smoke will rise from the chimney outside. Relax on the couch with a hot beverage and snap some photos. Resting here will restore your energy. There's also the festive tree that you can upgrade. Take a photo with it to get loads of supplies. Also, keep an eye out for the cute nutcrackers hiding in every nook and cranny. Find them to obtain the gifts they leave behind. Nutcrackers come in 4 colors. Locate them and bring them with you to add to your collection or trade them with friends.
It's time to spread some holiday cheer!
During the Frost Festival, you'll receive a free holiday outfit, lobby theme, voice pack, and more rewards. Let's check out how to get them all. Find nutcrackers in your matches or visit Snowy Vale to get event-limited mistletoe. Use mistletoe to upgrade your festive tree in the event and get the Caribou Mercenary set, Ice Witch theme, Ho 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 voice pack, and other great rewards. The festive trees level in Snowy Vale is synced with your Frost Festival tree. Also, don't forget to find gold nutcrackers to unlock extra draw chances. You will also get extra draw chances when you log in on December 25th and January 1st. Draw for a chance to get various Frost Festival rewards. Come grab all these awesome rewards and supplies now. Also worth noting is, this year, PUBG Mobile will be hosting its very first New Year fireworks event on the battleground. On December 31st, start a match on any ranked or unranked map, and at 8 o'clock p.m., you'll notice a countdown in the sky. We sincerely invite you to celebrate the final day of 2024 with us and welcome the arrival of 2025. On January 1st, at midnight, New Year fireworks will light up the sky. We hope you have an unforgettable New Year's in PUBG Mobile with all those who are close to you. May you make lots of unforgettable memories as the new year arrives. Keep in mind that the fireworks event goes by the local time of the server, fireworks event time. North America, UTC-5, Europe, UTC+3, Asia, UTC+8, South America, UTC-3, Middle East, UTC+3, Korea and Japan, UTC+9. Make sure to verify when the event begins on your server. That's it for this overview of the new Frost Festival content. Happy New Year and happy holidays. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. See you next year.
Download PUBG Mobile and play for free on iOS and Android.
Every season, the snowflake crystal ball brings miracles to the battlefield. If anyone tries to steal it, Nutcracker will.
The Nutcracker? Could it really exist? Thieves! I found you!
ho. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Power Claus, as it were, or Power Bang, whichever you prefer. Welcome to the Holiday Hangout from PUBG Mobile. We're going to be having a jolly old time tonight, and we're not going to be doing it alone. I got to welcome my friend, co-caster, and PUBG Mobile player extraordinaire. We got to bring in none other than Wynnsanity. Welcome. He's my little helper elf tonight. What's up, Wynn?
What's up, Power Claus? You know, I thought your costume was ridiculous until they put me on screen. But, you know, I'm super excited to be here, and we have an awesome event planned for everybody today, and I can't wait to get into it.
Absolutely. We've been doing so many events all year long for PUBG Mobile. Many of those have been super sweaty, super competitive, and this one is going to be all about the season. It's the season of giving. Can't wait to explain that here momentarily, but while you guys are waiting, make sure you're downloading PUBG Mobile and joining us out here on the Battlegrounds. The link is in the description of the stream, or you can just snap the, QR code right there at the bottom of your screen right now. Download it for free at the App Store near you and join us out here on the Battlegrounds. It's always a good time, and also make sure you're following PUBG Mobile on social media. Everywhere where social media is found, it's at PUBG Mobile. You can get all the latest and greatest game updates, news and events, and also info on how you can join events just like this one. So make sure you're following PUBG Mobile. And when I am so excited to get into things tonight, as I mentioned, it's going to be kind of the season of giving, and that's going to be a nice change of pace.
Yeah, of course. So we have a wonderful format here today. We're going to be playing many different types of game modes across the spectrum of PUBG Mobile, including Battle Royale. We're also weaving in some World of Wonder and some other mini games, both IRL and in the game. And you'll notice on the side here, we have some pretty cool prizing as well. We're going to be giving away a lot of stuff. And in total, we have 4 teams of 4 creators. So we have 16 creators here in the booth. And I'm really excited to get into that first Battle Royale match. And we've got a lot of great stuff lined up today.
100% prizing. If you guys are wanting to get locked in, ready for, I believe, $10,000 in prizes tonight, in products, in crazy giveaways, make sure you get over to the Sweepstakes website. You can see it on screen here. It's amg.gg/holiday hangout sweeps. Make sure that you get registered, because after every single game today, whoever wins is going to be giving away a prize bundle that they pick, and these prizes are absolutely epic. After each game, we'll pick viewers to give away those prizes too, and would love to look at those and kind of see what we're talking about here tonight. Wynn, tell us all about it.
That's right. Make sure you guys visit that link, because we will be giving those things away during this event. And you can see here on the screen, these are all of the prizes that we're giving away in today's event. So that top row, you'll see Battle Royale. So each team, they're going to pick like one of these categories. So if that team ends up winning the Battle Royale, they will give that away in that link. So for example, let's say, Farouk Ahmad's team picks the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. They win. That would be that prize. Now we move on below. You will see World of Wonder with another row of prizes there. We will have 4 winners from that category. And then below we have mini games with some more prizes, and we'll have 9 winners. So overall, a ton of winners today, but you got to visit that link to enter in order to have a chance to win.
That's a lot of loot, Win. I'm excited to get into this and see who is taking home what. But remember, in order to be eligible to win, you guys need to sign up at the website. Make sure you get there at amg.gg/holiday hangout sweeps. You can see it right at the bottom of your screen. Good stuff. Power Claus doing his job, but that's not all. We've got more things to actually win tonight. If you guys aren't looking for, tablets and phones and whatnot, there's some in-game opportunities as well. You guys can get some UC. We're giving away a ton of it tonight, and the only way to get this is to look for the hints that are going to be dropped throughout tonight's live stream event. There's going to be 4 of them, and make sure you're looking for those hints, and at the very end of the broadcast, combine the hints. We'll enter them in at the official website, and then if you are one of the first people to do so, you'll be getting hooked up with some in-game UC right to your mailbox. So super exciting, lots of stuff to give away tonight, and it's the holiday season, man. I'm looking forward to giving some stuff away. All right, let's go ahead and move it along. We're going to go ahead and take a peek at our teams that are playing tonight. Win, who's catching your eye here?
All right, so we have the Jingle Bell Jesters. That's going to be led by Typical Gamer, Sleigh Ride Squad with Noah J, the Mistletoe Misfits with iFerg, and the Candy Cane Crew with Extra Emily. Those are our 4 captains, but they are all bringing some pretty significant PUBG Mobile firepower here, because I'm noticing some very strong, skilled players throughout these teams, such as Chiffon. We've got Rolex, Ace Lawrence, Jacob Gaming, Metalcore, and all of these teams look pretty fearsome. I'm not going to lie. Honestly, I'm kind of leaning towards Sleigh Ride Squad. I know that Noah J has been a gamer for a long time. He's got a lot of knowledge, maybe even in Battle Royale. And I've played with Jacob and Metalcore a lot. They're both very good. And for some reason, you know, I've played in a lot of these events. Metalcore always seems to find his way to the top of the leaderboard. I don't know how he does it, but
he does pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. My money's on Metalcore.
I like the pick. My pick, I'm going to go with the Mistletoe Misfits tonight, led by iFerg. We've got Farouk Ahmad on the squad. He's always finding crafty ways to ride in the gray areas of the rules. So I got my eye on you, Farouk. We've got Bushka and Ace Lawrence joining them as well. So those are our picks. And the reason why it's an interesting event is if we take a peek at what activities we're actually doing tonight, we've got 8 different games that we're going to be playing. And they're not all just sweaty shoot 'em up battle royales. We do have several of those. You can see we'll start off with the brand new Icemire Frontier game mode on Erangel, but we're following it up with PUBG Mobile Trivia. We've got Parkour on the docket tonight. We've got a holiday group picture, which you guys will learn about here soon. We've even got a destructible town that you can shoot all of the buildings and they blow up in place. Very exciting to see that. And it may not be what the traditional, you know, like pro BR guys like Rolex might be used to when. How do you think that's going to affect things tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it's a mixed bag for sure. I mean, the trivia especially, you might think that everybody knows PUBG Mobile, but when you're put on the spot with some pretty hard-hitting questions, you might draw a blank. But personally, I'm the most excited for the Destructible Town. If you guys have played this map, you know how crazy it is. Like the walls, the floors, the ceilings, everything can be blown up. And it's just another mechanic that PUBG Mobile has introduced to the game to make it even more exciting. So again, like you said, pro players that are used to, you know, regular Battle Royale, they might not be used to the wall next to them getting blown out. So we'll have to see what happens.
You know what else they might not be used to?
What's that?
Is racing as giant snowballs on Vikendi.
True.
I hear that's on the docket up for tonight on game number 7. Teams will be, basically turning into snowballs and racing all the way from Frostheim and Vikendi down to Podvosto, and the first captain across the bridge will win. And again, all of these events tonight, whether it's trivia, whether it's snowball racing, whether it's parkour, whether it's just traditional battle royale, they all have some points. And again, there is no leaderboard for the event as a whole tonight. Each of the games that are being played are their own siloed events, right? So game 1, whoever wins game 1 is getting hooked up with some prizes. It's whatever that team chooses, and I'm so excited to see what the players are going to pick to hook the audience up with. I'm very excited for that, but whatever they choose, you can be sure that they're going to be some really nice stuff.
That's right. Yeah, we will be doing a draft here for the prizes to see what everybody is picking. But like you said, each round is its own thing. So you win, you lock in that prize for the audience, and then the next round, it all resets and we do it again. So I'm really excited to see, you know, who is also going to walk away with these prizes. But once again, make sure you guys visit that link in order to register, because we will be giving this stuff away on this show. So by the end of it, everything will be in your guys' hands, hopefully.
Make sure you guys are signing up at the link at the bottom of the screen again to get registered for those prizes. I can't stress this enough. If you're watching, a team wins, you were rooting for them and they pick a winner and you didn't sign up, man, that would crush me if you guys weren't able to take advantage of that. So make sure you guys scan the QR code on screen or go to that link in the description. Sign up for the sweepstakes tonight. Get your share of those prizes. We've got a lot of them to give away tonight, but I want to shift our attention to game number 1 win. We're going to be dropping into Erangel to play the Icemire Frontier. I know you've played a lot of this game mode in the brand new update for PUBG Mobile. We're seeing crazy new content. We're seeing dragons lairs. We've even got woolly mammoths and saber-toothed tigers drifting around the map. Talk to me about some of your favorite new things from this game update.
I think every update always brings something really fun and unique when it comes to mobility. Think of, you know, we used to have grappling hooks and stuff. So my favorite thing is the new like icicle spear. You can fly up in the air and then you can move across the map. And when you land, it creates that icicle kind of circle around you for a little bit of cover. But what I've seen people do is they use this spear to fly up in the air and they like scout the horizon. You know, it's a great way to gather information, and then you can just come back down and you don't waste the spear. So there's some like really advanced strategies with some of these new items, but also fan favorite, a giant woolly mammoth that your team just hops into and can run over anybody in any vehicle. It is super fun, and the hot drops are great as well. These villages, the ice, the spears, all of it comes together and it makes for some really cool holiday content.
One of the things that you mentioned about that Frostsoul Spear, I really like the wall that it generates on the bottom. It's like you can start taking angles and getting like positioning on squads that really wasn't possible before because you were just standing out in the middle of nowhere. But now with everybody having their own like icicle wall that they can pretty much transplant anywhere on the map, I find that dynamic in gameplay super interesting. And also, you mentioned the Woolly Mammoth, also one of my favorite things of this latest update because of the elevation change. And all of a sudden, when you ride in that thing, you can see the entire battlegrounds, it feels like, and get a, kind of a look on where people might be hiding that before it would have been hard to see even in third person perspective. So very, very excited to get into that tonight. Look more at this Ice Mire game mode, and we are getting ready for game number 1 right now. The teams are suiting up. Again, remember the teams tonight. We are going to be looking at the Candy Cane crew that's led by Extra Emily, Jingle Bell Gestures with Typical Gamer, Mistletoe Misfits with Ferg, and Sleigh Ride Squad with Noah J. For this first one on BR, we talked about our predictions for the event as a whole. Are there any that kind of you look at and think, wow, this is a team that, we need to watch out for on the Battle Royale mode specifically?
I think especially with Battle Royale, iFerg as, just a multiple time champion of any Battle Royale game ever. Every time he comes to PUBG Mobile, I think it's really exciting to see because he's a very talented player and he is so competitive. So he always brings like a certain type of edge to these PUBG Mobile events. And I think out of our 4 captains, he may have the most experience when it comes to mobile. So he's definitely like a dark horse to keep your eye on, especially for that Battle Royale.
I kind of agree with you. That was my pick to win, and we are playing Battle Royale, I believe, 4 times tonight, so that's going to be interesting. It's at least 3. We might have a 4th game in contention. I know that there are 8 games total, and we got a lot of action to get to. I think it's 3 with all of the winter maps on display tonight. We're going to be seeing Vikendi as well, so that's going to be super fun as we get to look at the beloved winter map that is coming. But again, Win, as far as some of the content that we are seeing, do you think that we're going to see these guys go for the Dragon's Lair tonight? I know that's the events past. We saw a bunch of teams, walk up to the Dragon and then either choose not to fight, back out, or even try to backstab some of the other squads. How does that look to factor in?
Yeah, so the Dragon is definitely adding a very unique mechanic to the battlefield in that you can go up to this area that is kind of safe, right? Other teams can come in, but if you die, the game isn't over. So you can always go up and just hang out. And then, if anything bad happens, bail, go back down to Erangel. But also the loot up there is incredible. So if you did die at the hot drop, get respawned and you're like, I just have an Uzi, go to that Dragon's Lair. Instantly you're getting Dragon's Blood, M4s, level 3 helmets, auto revive, or the like AEDs. And there's a lot of great loot up there. And then of course, if you can beat the Dragon, which not many players can because it is difficult, you do need some teamwork, you're going to get even better loot from the Dragon itself. So definitely a lot of reasons why you would go up there, but because 3 teams can go in at the same time, you have to watch your back for sure.
That's amazing. What is that lovely Christmas music you've got going on over there?
Is that in my house?
I don't know.
That I think I think she set off the alarm in my kitchen. Hold on.
Yeah, no worries. Why don't you go handle that? Make sure the house isn't burning down. I'll make sure that we talk about some of the latest and greatest things that are going on. I don't know if he hears that.
Is that your house power bang? I mean, you have 4 kids, so I thought that's got to be PB. I didn't realize that was my house. Sorry about that.
His missus is over there roasting marshmallows right on the living room carpet. No big deal, but hey, while we're getting that fixed up, we've got some voice packs to talk about as well. Make sure you guys are picking up all the latest voice packs that are in game. We've got the ho 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 voice pack. It looks like me, yours truly here, but you guys can pick that up starting on December 12th, which we are a week past, and it is available until January 7th. And then also we have the Krampus voice pack, which just came out a couple of days ago, also available to January 7th, and you can explore kind of the darker side of the holidays with the Krampus voice pack. So super exciting voice packs to take advantage of as well. And I am very excited to, dive into those. But man, that Christmas song was one of the better ones I've heard. When did we get it all sorted?
I don't know what's going on out there. I shut my door. So if my house burns down, the show must go on. So we're good to go.
Absolutely. We also have a Lord of the Rings partnership that has recently come out in the game. I know, Win, you had an opportunity to attend the premiere. Talk to us about that and kind of what you've seen with Lord of the Rings inside of PUBG Mobile.
Yeah, absolutely. This is probably the coolest partnership that they could have ever done. I'm a massive Lord of the Rings fan, and I got the opportunity to go to London to see the world premiere, all thanks to PUBG Mobile. And the movie was amazing, by the way, but it was so cool to be at the theater in London, and they had a lot of old stars and actors from the original movies that came on the red carpet, and it was like I was fanboying inside. I was like, oh my god, that's the guy that played Gandalf. Like, it was so cool. And again, the movie was awesome, but then to know that we get, you know, some like events and skins that are, you know, inspired by Lord of the Rings back in PUBG Mobile, it's so cool, and it's so surreal to me to open the game and kind of get that pop-up that's like the Lord of the Rings, the War of the Rohirrim, you know, available now. Like that, it's the coolest thing ever. And you know, I'm so thankful for that opportunity. You know, any chance I get to go to London is super fun too. I love, you know, visiting England and stuff. So it was just an amazing trip last week, and you know, I had a ton of fun.
My precious. It just makes me want to say that all while I'm seeing it in game. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and take a look at the events that we're playing again tonight. I want to take a peek just past our, you know, first map. We've talked a little bit about the Ice Mire Frontier that's going to be played on Erangel, but we also have Livik coming up in game 4 tonight. Have you played much of that since the update, or are you more of an Erangel guy?
I'm definitely more of an Erangel guy, but you know, I always dip my toes back into Livik because it is a little bit faster paced, and the map is a ton of fun. I love that map as well. Just probably second behind Erangel. And it is a lot of fun, but you see the difference with Livik is that because it's so much faster, if you win that hot drop, you're already like kind of mid to late game. You know, like you're coming out of the hot drop with all that loot, maybe like, you know, a mammoth or anything like that. And it's so like fun to get right into the end game and have all of that amazing loot. So that, you know, you jam pack all of this content into a little like 2x2 kilometer map, and Livik definitely makes for a good time, but not those third parties though.
No, not the third parties. We love those. But one thing I really like about all of these new modes is basically the ability to, with no risk, just engage right off the drop, right? Like go at it and, you know, not have to worry about being eliminated and going back to the lobby and having to start another game. I absolutely love that about all of these limited time modes that come out. One of the games that I'm also looking forward to tonight is the Destructible Town. Again, this is a World of Wonder game mode, and you guys, with the codes on screen, can access all of the World of Wonder game modes that are going to be coming out here tonight. There's the Destructible Town, which, you know, if you've seen, you know, some of the other games that are out there where you can just like build by blocks and they get destroyed, I mean, it's definitely very similar to that. This is so exciting though to look at PUBG Mobile being constructed block by block and having the ability to tear it all down. I'm very excited to see if somebody shoots out one of the houses, like basically takes out the lower floors, and if the roof is still kind of floating there and we got players running around on top. That's like my dream for a Destructible Town. We'll see if we can make that happen.
Yeah, I think it's so cool that they're introducing like new mechanics and stuff into World of Wonder. Once they created that whole like environment, that whole ecosystem, the sky was the limit. You know, what we've seen people create has been unbelievable. And now whenever they drop an update and I watch the patch notes videos and seeing what's new with Battle Royale, I'm just as excited to now see the patch notes videos they do for World of Wonder, because that mode also now gets a whole host of changes every single time, new content and a lot of really exciting stuff in World of Wonder. So it's been, like I said, really cool to see how that's evolved. And I think it's only been out for like a year now, but it's become a huge staple of PUBG Mobile. And I'm glad that we're able to get it into these events as well to really showcase everything that PUBG Mobile has, because it's no longer just a Battle Royale game. There's so much more to it.
Dude, the World of Wonder modes have been such a surprise when we featured them, because the thing is they're player built, right? You go out and you construct your own maps, so it's like we've never seen them before on the broadcast as like what we're going to be showcasing in a given event. So when we see them, it's kind of the first time, and we get to be surprised along with all of you. And I remember the last event that we did, we had, you know, lunch trays hiding on a map, you know, playing, you know, hide the item essentially, and that was some of the funniest stuff that I've seen in PUBG Mobile. Again, with Metalcore hiding and you know, successfully, you know, evading capture more or less, but really, really exciting stuff, and very excited to see what the players have built for us tonight. And we also get to witness a parkour map as well that I'm so excited for in game number 3. But while we're waiting for players to get loaded up for our first game lobby, I want to reward you guys for sticking around here with us. I want to give you a clue. Let's throw out the first clue for our giveaways tonight. Remember, here is the first giveaway hint. The word is happy. Screenshot it, write it down, put it in your notes, your notepad, digital, pen and paper, doesn't matter, whatever. Start writing those down, and at the end of the broadcast tonight, take all 4 clues and enter them in at the website that will be provided to you. And I swear, you, if you're fast enough, will be getting hooked up with some UC that you can spend in game for, heck, who knows, a brand new Krampus voice pack. I don't know. What do you think, Wynn?
Yeah, I actually got to check out some of the new content yesterday on stream with Metalcore. We did an awesome Frostathon event, and you know, I guess we're capping it off today with the holiday hangout with the Krampus voice pack. There's a new Krampus skin. There is a like a Santa voice pack as well that you can earn. You can upgrade like your Christmas tree, collect mistletoe around the map, and you know, some pretty cool, even free rewards that you can get just for playing the game. So I got to check that out yesterday, and there's some pretty cool like holiday stuff. I think, you know, now that we're almost 7 years into the game, which is crazy to say, I think my favorite times every year have been when they do holiday content. You know, Metal and I were reminiscing yesterday about, you know, back in the gamer mansion we had with Hot Jukes, and we had some of the funniest videos that we've done. And it was always around Christmas time and holiday time that they had some pretty cool, you know, trying to get Santa skins and all kinds of stuff over the years. So this is definitely my favorite time in PUBG Mobile.
I remember that as well, doing a, you know, like a crate opening as a group, which was the wildest concept to do. And it's like, are we going to be able to get that mythic? And then what do you know? We are, and everybody goes crazy in person. It was super, super fun. And, you know, I feel like this beard that I grew in the last couple of hours is really fun. Chewing on this hair here, you know, it's a shame when you age so quickly that just all of this white hair just pops up out of nowhere. You know, I swear to goodness, this morning I woke up and I had like dark hair. But now, just after, you know, a whole day, it's we're in sad shape over here.
Unfortunately, I think I was better suited to be the elf between the two of us. So that's all I'll say about that.
It makes sense. It makes sense for sure. We are, again, getting ready for our first game. We'd love to bring up the teams once again so we can take a peek at who is going to be seen. And if we have any wagers, Win, on who the heck's taking so long to get locked in here, I think it's I don't know. I'm gonna go with Bushka. That's that. I'm just gonna throw the old man right under the bus. I have no idea if that's true, but yeah, we're gonna be taking a peek here at the Mistletoe Misfits. You know, while they might be late to the lobby, they're gonna win this lobby. That's what I'm predicting tonight. Mistletoe Misfits, Iferg, Farouk Ahmad, Bushka, Ace Lawrence. They are going to be crushing it. Again, you still confident in your pick over there? Are you still confident in Metalcore and No J?
Yeah, I might be. I think, you know, it's probably important to mention, too, that though we have these 4 teams, we do have some community members that are going to be joining into the matches. So they're going to have to just not only watch their back for the other 3 teams, but there are some other hunters out there that want to take them down. So, yeah, I'm not sure, man. I could definitely see Bushka being the reason for the holdup. You know, down in Australia, things are a little more chill and slower pace of life there for old man Bushka, but I still think Metal and Jacob might have it.
Oh, look at this. Hey, we are hanging out officially. We are holiday hanging out, Win. It is Erangel. It is the Icemire Frontier. We're going to game. We've got 4 teams that are on the battlegrounds, and all of the other folks that are in the lobby, well, they're just there, right? Those are meat shields. The only 4 teams that matter for the prizes are the 4 teams that are featured in this particular tournament. It's the Candy Cane Crew, Jingle Bell Jesters, Mistletoe Misfits, and the Sleigh Ride Squad. So once they are all eliminated, whoever lasted the longest will win, and we will have some prizes to give away. But we head into Frost time and win. What are teams planning to do here? What should they be looking for?
I mean, obviously the hot drop, huge place to have everybody go. You get that free first, you know, life, that yellow recall that you get. So even if you die here, it's not the end of the match though. But you know what's funny is I'm seeing one guy go up to the other like village, and maybe he's trying to get that dragon horn to get up into the dragon lair first. In fact, that's what my team and I were doing in the last event. I would peel off and go to that lair and try to get the, you know, dragon unlocked first. But we also have a couple late stragglers.
Oh, did you see
too.
Rolex? Yeah, they went to the other side of the map. It was Rolex up there changing up the strategies, and that's going to be really interesting to see how that pans out for them. We take a peek in at the Jingle Bell Jesters right now. It's the Saurus, and he's already taking the fight to the enemy, and you gotta love that.
Yeah, I think he has 3 eliminations already. He is on an absolute hot start here completely. But one thing I will say, and there's a 4th one, by the way. Oh, but he couldn't get the 5th. That's a melee, too.
I didn't know.
That looked like it was Farouk that came in there with the melee. He was using that knife and, you know, stabbed him right onto the back.
Yeah, it looks like Jacob might be trying to make the move for that mammoth. He definitely understands how powerful this vehicle is, you know, mid to late game. I love the mammoth because, you know, if it does die, it just kind of falls over and creates this perfect, like, pile of cover of dead mammoth that you can hide behind. And I've definitely used that to save me a few times in an open field before.
I feel like some of the new vehicles that exist in the latest game modes are great for that. The Mammoth being one of them, like the hovercraft that recently came out is another one. You can just like take these vehicles and now all of a sudden you have this massive like mobile cover that you can put really anywhere to fight behind. As Chiffon here locking down some elams with the UMP, picks up his first and looking to get his team out of this POI all intact. And a couple of them are still up, but a couple others have respawned.
I think one thing that's interesting about this mode being played in a custom competitive room like we're seeing now versus, you know, just a regular classic match, when that dragon lair opens, you will see all 3 teams like go in within 5 seconds. So it's an absolute race and a mad dash to get into that dragon lair first. Where in a classic match, people are a little more chill about it. And unfortunately, Jacob's going to go down and his mammoth's going to get stolen here.
Now, for anybody that hasn't played the Dragon Lair, you know, at all yet themselves, is there any downside to losing that dragon fight, right? Like, I know a lot of people have gone in tentatively or cautiously in the past when they see other squads. They're like, I don't know if we should do this. Is there any real downside to losing there?
Yeah, for sure. I think, like, you don't die completely, but you will lose your loot. You'll get respawned just as if you got recalled from a, you know, recall tower. You're going to only have a basic gun. It's either a SCAR, a UMP, or an Uzi. So if you die to the dragon and you had an M4 and level 3 gear and, you know, a ton of meds, you're going to lose all of that. So you will get, for all intents and purposes, kind of reset back to just basic loot. But it is not the end of the game. So it's usually worth it to try at least.
I say send it.
That dragon is very hard, though, by the way. I think they made it a lot more difficult than previous bosses, especially the last one, Dracula. This dragon, they tuned up that difficulty. But there was actually a leaderboard in-game to see who could defeat it the fastest. So it started to get really competitive. People were taking like M249s with extended mags, all 4 of them. That's like 600 bullets that you could rip before anybody even had to reload. So the strategies were getting crazy to try to take the dragon down as fast as possible.
You're taking down the dragon and all of the other squads that were coming in. Pretty impressive strats there for sure. We go over to Chiffon as he gets clipped by Lala here. Unfortunate for him, but that's all right. There's still time left. It looks like it's his first death of this game, but that's all right. He's going to respawn there. You see the counter ticking down. Very excited to peek in on some of these guys too and hear what kind of strategies they might be coming up with.
Yeah, for sure. Now we're reaching that part of the game where, yeah, let's listen in.
Oh my god! Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
We need more loot. We need to go to another huge compound. Maybe anywhere.
These mammoths are absolutely wild. The whole squad up there just big chillin'.
Yeah,
we've got a guy that's new to FPP, but that's okay because we're in TPP, so he's not going to be affected.
I think a cool thing that's different, you know, it's a little bit reminiscent of the T-Rexes we had years ago, but these mammoths actually, they can get like staggered. So if you see an enemy mammoth, you know, put some bullets into the legs, it will kind of like shake and everybody will fall off of it. So you can almost try to steal a mammoth from the enemies without having to fully kill it, so that you can try to use it, which is something that's, you know, new to this update, especially with these bigger like animal vehicles.
200 IQ plays there, Win. 200 IQ plays. We got Typical Gamer locked in on the tablet here, and he's going to be competing to hopefully get maybe some tablets to you guys. I'm not sure what their squad has chosen to give away, but we do have those in the queue.
Oh, okay.
I'll probably go here.
Excited to see what those are.
All right, so I love Thesaurus bringing the Santa hat with a little bit of festive cheer here. Let's see if it'll bring him some luck. It looks like he actually decided to go back to the hot drop, which is something that teams, you know, will typically do because they lose that first life. They could lose a second one because you could always get recalled at the respawn towers, but this is a little bit risky.
Oh, we're getting attacked from...
See, exactly like I just said, we did lose one teammate here. He's going to have to get this revive. Sometimes it's best to have one teammate maybe go off and hold a respawn tower just in case the worst happens.
We're going to win this.
Absolutely. This guy's cheetah that he has as a pet, I thought was the saber-toothed tiger, and I was like, how did that just run up by itself? But a little small here, and it looks like the revive isn't going to work out. The enemy closes the distance, and that'll be a wipe. Hopefully they can get recalled, but as we take a peek down below here, we got Jacob Gaming getting geared up with some loot.
Yeah, this is
lots of stuff coming out here, including Dragon Blood. Win talked to us about Dragon Blood. It's absolutely critical for the Dragon fight.
Yeah, I was going to say the Dragon Blood is probably one of my favorite items of this update. So we're talking full heal and full boost. in 4 seconds. It's an absolute game changer. You take a lot of damage, you can be completely back in the fight within a matter of seconds. So it's something you have to be, careful of when you're pushing a team. If you got somebody weak, well, he might not be weak much longer. So you have to be careful when you're pushing the enemies.
It really changes your perception of like time. You know what I mean? Because normally it's like, you got about 10 seconds that they have to try to get that full heal off. And if they can be back in the fight faster than it would be for a first aid, but they've used a full med kit essentially, that's incredible, and it can really throw people off and swing the tide very, very quickly. I do want to throw to the prizes as these guys get looted up, and we can see what's on the line here for you guys here this game. If the Jingle Bell Jesters win this game, they're going to be giving you guys, it looks like the brand new Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, a $200 gift card, and 18,000 UC and win. It looks like every other squad has chosen the same prize. So no matter what, we're giving this bundle away this game, it looks like.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. That was a really good bundle there, so I can see why all 4 teams picked it. So new phone, gift card, and some UC. That's like... that's the perfect deal right there.
Have, like, first aids and Dragon's Blood.
100%. If you guys are lacking a phone to play PUBG Mobile on, make sure you guys are signing up at the website amg.gg/holiday hangout sweeps, and you can enter the giveaway. Make sure you guys are logged in. That way, when we select the winners at the end, you've registered and you don't miss out. So definitely do that. We've got Bella Fox just big chilling right now in the Mammoth. Looks like Rolex is at the controls, and he's moonwalking this sucker through the camp.
Yeah, what's interesting is we just took a peek at Jacob and Metal, and Metal's team loves to go up into that Dragon's Lair, and it looked like they were the only ones up there. So we'll have to wait and see if they actually, go and fight the dragon, which does take a while. Another team could come and kind of third-party that, so we'll have to see if they can take it down. But they're looking pretty good, and some of the loot up there was insane. So I think we're down to like 33 remaining, like total too.
It's okay.
This is definitely starting to get pretty intense.
Absolutely. It looks like they're heading for the recall, using the Frost Soul Spear here to kind of close that distance. Get a nice little elim here. Farouk Ahmad headed over to the recall tower, and he's going to save himself a teammate. That's what's going on. Bushka, better hold your breath that he's able to close this last 90 meters and get there successfully.
I got you, buddy. I got you.
Yeah, I think I'm looking at... Yeah, this is going to be a total recall. He's going to try to get all 3 of them.
I got you.
Now, PB, what do you think? Do you smoke the recall or do you not? Sometimes I don't, because I think it kind of tells everybody that you're there,
I think if you're reviving maybe 1 or 2 players, I might smoke it out just to kind of, but if I'm by myself and I'm waiting for these guys to fly in a plane, you know what I mean? And it's like, oh, hey, I'm here. I don't know. I think it's situational, but it just probably comes down to how I'm feeling at that particular moment.
Hold on, these 2 compounds. I just finished one of their guy, and they're gonna definitely come here.
It has different, instances where it has different abilities it uses against us. And here she is.
Unbelievable.
Here we go. Looks like they're the only team up here, so they might have a shot at actually taking this down.
It's locked on me!
Go.
All right, they have decided that they're scared. They've summoned the dragon, and everyone has run away.
No way.
I don't know if this is the strat.
That's crazy.
They just wanted to see it win. They were like, let us see this new dragon. Noah's like, show me this PvE game mode. And they have seen it, but they will not fight it. I don't know what the strategy is here, but we're gonna rock with it.
That's funny. Everybody wants to fight the dragon until they see it, and then they decide, maybe this isn't for me.
This seems like it's a bit bigger than I was anticipating. It's a little scary.
And he hits too. It definitely does a lot of damage. So you have to really avoid its attacks.
And try to get them.
You are right, though. The bosses that have been in previous game modes, whether it's a Dracula, I'm trying to think of things before that even.
Pharaoh,
They were, yeah, exactly. You could get by with a couple players, no problem. With this, it's like if you don't have 3 players at least, ideally 4, it's like you're not beating that thing. It hits too hard. And it's too hard to kind of avoid those shots as we see Ace Lawrence lock into a player from distance. He connects a little bit. Not enough for the knock, but good DP shots from range here from Ace.
Yeah, that's probably the one negative thing about the spears is that when you do pop up into the air like that, you kind of are a sitting duck. And yeah, there's Farouk trying to spear up into the top of the chapel tower there, which is a really great power position here inside of Pachinki. but it looks like he's looking over at a different team.
We've got a team inside of Pachinki there. And then we also have, Farouk. It's funny, he used his Frost Soul Spear and kind of blocked himself from the angle at the window with the shield, that wall there. Like he was trying to look out and unfortunately couldn't get around his own thing to get the knock, but that's okay. Well, so I don't know if others are aware of his presence here. He's definitely got an ice wall sticking out the top of this cathedral, which is probably not normal looking to the enemies, but I don't know if they were looking up there. It looks like some bullets have just landed, so they are aware, and we've got a little bit of a standoff.
Yeah, it looks like these teams are just inside zone. I'm seeing the circle kind of cut across the minimap there. So there's no real urgency right now, but in just a few minutes, there definitely could be. So especially in these, esports circles, you can't sit back for too long because the zone moves fast and it hurts for sure.
What do we got here? Nice little horse.
Yeah, it's one of the. I think they added that during the last update, and everybody loved it so much that
it's one of my favorite things of the update. I don't know why. There's something about a horse in game that's super fun. And when I figured out that I could literally by myself just kind of hop in the back of the saddle and still fire while kind of trotting, that was so fun for me. I was like, drive by on my pony. Yeah, no big deal.
Yeah, they've been adding some kind of cool mechanics like that where you can shoot off the back of the horse or shoot while it's still galloping. And the vehicle's got a small tweak in this update too. You can now hop into the passenger seat and the vehicle will keep rolling. Like there's a lot more forward momentum.
No,
ooh, wow, nice shots from Dark. I thought Farouk had the angle, and so did he, but unfortunately for him, he gets knocked and wiped very quickly. Farouk just giving himself up there. His teammates are going to have to help him out now. We've got the rest of the squad nearby. It's Farouk, and looks like Bushka. We also have Ferg over here. I said Farouk, I meant Ferg, but they have to do their best to try to get things figured out for the squad. Bushka now takes a seat. We might have a little bit of trouble brewing here.
Yeah, luckily it looks like our 4 team captains and their squads are still up. So definitely any prize is in contention. But the fact they all picked the same prize, I think somebody's going to get an S24 Ultra no matter what. But I still want to see how this is going to play out.
Absolutely. What are you suggesting? We just back out now and give away a phone? I feel like that's kind of the stakes that we have on the line. But either way, we're going to see some good PUBG Mobile here. I will say Ace is delivering the pain right now. He connects from range with the DP28, drops one, and then returns fire with low HP and connects for a headshot all the way up at the cathedral. So loving what I'm seeing from Ace right now. It looks like he's come to play. And with Farouk down, Ace may have to take the baton here as the squad leader and try to deliver as he takes that captain role.
Yeah, he's using this hollow scope on the DP, so I don't know if he has a better scope or not, but I'm sure if he had, 4x or 6x, he'd probably have a few more eliminations now than he does. That hollow is, I think, what's hurting him right now.
Okay, I'm coming back.
I don't know if it's hurting him, Win. He's just shooting and people are dropping. I mean, I agree that he probably can't see him when they're falling down, but they seem to be falling down nonetheless, so props to him. They are going to back out and kind of rotate to zone. You can see south-southwest here they have to travel. So Pachinki is not the move as it's on the far northern edge of the circle. We take our attention over to Metalcore, see him delivering some first aid as Solara gets knocked, headed over the wall, and that's not good for Metalcore squad. That's who Win has picked to win tonight, so he's hoping that they are able to clutch this. Noah goes down as well, and it's just up to Metalcore to try to defend. Oh, man, this is tough going for them. They just absolutely got picked apart here.
It's a self-revive away. Nope.
My God.
Not going to happen. So, well, if you win an S24 Ultra, it's not thanks to Metalcore.
Maybe he can take credit for it. Since one is giving away, he can just say, yeah, that was for me. That's what we picked.
Look at Rolex, though. He probably heard those shots, and they are definitely lurking for that third party. And they've got 2 mammoths. Oh, they are set.
Now talk to us about 2 mammoths. What does that do for the team here as they head into the later circles? Again, 32 alive right now. We see with all 4 members into 1 mammoth, there's quite a lot of firepower sitting on top of this oversized hairy elephant. But talk to us about 2 mammoths and what that does for these guys.
Yeah, for sure. So, after my extensive playing of PUBG Mobile, I can definitely say that 2 mammoths are twice as good as 1 mammoth, for sure.
That's great math.
Yeah. But in all seriousness, though, the mammoths have a decent amount of energy. Obviously, a live animal, you're not going to be able to refuel it. There is, unfortunately, nowhere to put the gas nozzle. But having a second one, if the first one goes down on you, unfortunately, you have that backup one. But like I said, Sometimes you have to kill a mammoth on purpose to get a little bit of cover. At least you can keep that second mammoth as an actual functioning vehicle.
There's a big man.
That's a good team as well.
Take a listen in here to the squad. Rolex on the off angle takes down one to start the action here. I want to listen into Extra Emily, see if we can catch any strategic tips.
We got 2 of these as well.
Lock in. I'm happy I got a shot. I got a kill. Or is it really a kill? Help!
The other one. Oh no.
They're probably gonna push.
She might have picked up one of those elams, but she gives it right back. Very generous of her in the holiday spirit. So giving.
Looks like the Fox is in a bit of a situation here. Needs to get a revive. Few minutes from.
Oh, ow!
Yeah, right off the.
Just off the melon. Whack! Have this smoke, Extra Emily.
Oh, look at these guys. They got that knock and then they are like mobilizing. I think that's the scariest thing to see in PUBG Mobile when you get knocked or when your teammates gets knocked and then you see the other squad like hop in vehicles and just start like closing the distance, closing that gap. You know their sweats.
They didn't even go for the flush there. They went for the other players who were on the retreat trying to take up a better position. They're like, well, forget about Bella and Emily over there. We're going to go after the remainder of this squad and not able to find them just yet. But Rolex trying to hold down the angles here, and he's able to get a headshot, but no finish just yet. Good defense being played. The Mammoth retreat. You can see all of that damage being done to the Mammoth, and it does buy time for Bella Fox and Emily to get back into this fight. We'll see if they're able to lend some support.
Yeah, we just witnessed Grand Theft Mammoth right there. These guys pulled up, got the compound. They were just inside zone, so it was also about getting some positioning. But it also, they decided we can get a Mammoth here too, because like I said, they are very important. And if the team has that...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, look at that. You see how strong they are. It's a huge advantage, so... Bella's in trouble.
She's got a lot of hit points left, except for its opposite day, and she doesn't. They're gone. Just like that, wiped. Tough going for them, but Rolex on his Mammoth with dab plays. They are out of here. GTM, Grand Theft Mammoth, what is the penalty for that? How many years in prison?
Should we do bridge cam, bro? So we can get kills?
That's a great question. I wish I had a pun for you. I'm going to say 30 to life here, unfortunately.
It's a serious offense, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the Ascension going down towards that southern island. You see all of the ice that has crept into this map.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool looking. Definitely a different look on Erangel.
Don't fight.
Oh, everybody's mad rush for the bridge. Now you see that zone might be going down to military. They're going to stop up here at the lighthouse and scope it out. But we just saw a Mammoth go down that bridge moments ago, so we might have a bit of a conflict at the other side.
Sorry.
Getting stick by accident.
I feel like 2 squads are going that way so far. We saw Rolex head that way and the squad that took him down. So we'll peek in here. I want to listen to Ferg and see if he's got any sage wisdom here.
Oh, there. Yep, the Mammoth goes down. Can he get behind it though? Oh,
Ooh.
Rolex not gonna get it done, unfortunately. And they got pulled up on real quick there by the other Mammoth.
Did you realize that I was in game? Did you see that suit that dude was wearing?
Yeah.
It's the same exact outfit I got on right now. It's almost like I got a in-game skin.
You have a real life mythic.
Yeah, right? Good times. Iferg here. We're back at the compound here. Now they're in trouble. We got Ace Lawrence is down. Needs a revive. We'll see if they can pick him up.
Right, here comes Bushka, though. I mean, if there was any one man to have the strategies, it's going to be Bushka. And I can hear him on the comms, so I don't think they're quite out of this one yet.
I couldn't see him.
I could see. I just couldn't do anything about it.
What side is
All right, it's up to Ferg here.
Sampler up here. No, I don't
Can he get the punch? He hasn't pulled his gun out. He's got a punch. Close.
No.
Weapons are overrated.
I want to say, is Farouk maybe our last player up from a team here in the event?
He was just sitting next to the window.
He might be, because Rolex was eliminated down south.
That's right.
It may be. I think we've seen 3 eliminations. I don't want to say for certain because it's hard to keep track, but Farouk, at the very minimum, is one of the last alive right now. So he is indeed the last man standing. So congratulations. We now know, Win, that Farouk has chosen a phone to give away, right? I mean, that's now confirmed now that we have figured out that Farouk's going to win.
That's right. I think we can confirm that the phone that was a 100% chance to be given away is now in fact the prize. So before we give that away, if you guys have not gone to the link that we showed earlier, make sure you do that to sign up, because that's where all of the prizes, all the winners will be selected from that link. So this is just the first prize of the night, by the way, but we're already starting off real nice with an S24 Ultra, a gift card, and some UC. And maybe Farouk might be locking in another elimination here.
Absolutely. If you guys were wondering what was being given away, again, Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, $200 gift card, and 18,000 UC. That is so much loot. That is quite the holiday gift. I mean, you're basically set for the holidays with that by itself. So, again, sign up now if you haven't done so already. Again, you can do that at amg.gg/holiday hangout sweeps. And again, we'll be choosing winners after every single game today. You know, we're in that given kind of mood, so keep an eye here on Farouk. We'll see if he can get it done. He's the last one from our creator squads left. I mean, he's going for it all. The chicken dinner here, but Wynn, he's got a long way to go as he checks the map and sees that circle continuing to run south from him.
Yeah, you know, a 1v17 situation right now is not the place you want to be. He's not in zone, and he's only got 13 seconds to figure it out. Now, you know, actually, one thing that is pretty interesting here is that I think the spears and, like, the hammers and stuff, especially the spears, if you do it onto water, it actually freezes the water, so you can kind of, like, walk on the ice.
Like
so that could be a strategy that he might need here to try to get off this bridge without having to get wet.
I love seeing that. I think that's, yeah, here, he's going to do it.
All right.
This is what I'm going to do.
Yes. He's going to choose the stealthy scuba approach.
As the thing is not worth it, as the zone is just approaching, and zone is way too fast.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, those zones move so quickly.
I'm dead by the zone.
Don't talk like that, Farouk.
Check out that one bullet
We'll
in the MK, by the way.
Yeah, that's going to come in real handy for himself.
I don't think this zone hurts. This might be the one that hurts kind of badly.
I only have
We'll see what stage.
bandages. That's it.
Yeah, spectating him, I don't know that we can see the stage number, but this has got to be, what, 4 or 5? Maybe 6. Wasn't paying attention to the number of circles. I was just looking at all the cool new stuff in the latest PUBG Mobile game update. But that circle is getting small, and as it collapses, Farouk has a long way to go. This is stage 4, going to 5 here in a moment. But there is the reset. We'll watch that health bar.
Yeah.
He is being chunked.
Yeah.
This man's got some bandages.
If he had a couple spears, yeah, that's not going to do anything. No bandages there.
Hold on, try and get
See, right here, a dragon's blood would totally be perfect. He could be back in the fight and ready to go. So
Maybe he was sitting on one and he just didn't realize.
I know. You never know.
I tried.
He's going out on his own terms, though.
He feels a little disappointed, but good news for Farouk. He is going to be our top finisher as we take a peek at his body right there. This is the crate. We'll get that close up for you to see exactly what he looks like when he's back in the lobby. But congratulations to Farouk Ahmad. He has done it for his team. Here I thought the team was going to be needing to carry him, but the missile fits with Ferg. Picks up your first win of the day. That was my pick, baby. Let's go. We got ourselves one dub already, but what a first game win. Give us your reaction to the first one here.
Yeah, that was really exciting. I mean, we saw like kind of what we expected. The hot drop had a lot of activity. We saw a few people, make some moves for some other areas, especially those like little frozen villages. It's a great way to get some loot, especially in those underground caves. And, some people went up to the Dragon's Lair, kind of like we predicted, and then it was a pretty hot match, and the mammoths definitely were a factor, which is also something we were really looking forward to.
That backstab right there on the Saurus was nasty. Farouk kind of coming in and just taking care of his friend. That is not a very friendly thing to do, my friend. He was on a roll, too. The Saurus having a clutch early game, but Fizz here on the push, taking down Papa PG. So the Saurus just making all kinds of highlights that he's not trying to be in.
I know. You know when that happens when you hot drop and you're getting so many eliminations that you're like, I need to reload both guns. Like, things are going too well. I think that's exactly what happened to him, especially die from a machete there. But this was when Metalcore went down, unfortunately. That was a perfect frag grenade, and even with that new self-revive, that AED, unfortunately, didn't have enough time to get that one off there. And, of course, that third party was lurking on the hill here, too, with Extra Emily. They had the right idea, but they might not have known who they were messing around with.
They really aren't. When I see a squad full of one-syllable names, that's just scary to me. You got Nate. You've got Joe. You've got Fist. I mean, I don't know about you, but those are just, like, serious business names that I don't want any part of, I want to see those really long ones. you know, XX Killer 69,
right? You know, it's,
whatever.
Those guys, they like downloaded PUBG like 3 minutes after it came out, and they got the name like Steve, and they are sweaty.
Exactly. So here is your game leaderboard for game number 1 today. This was our Battle Royale. This was the Ice Mire Frontier on Erangel. And it's the Mistletoe Misfits. It's not the Misto Missile Fits, that's for sure. But the 5 elims and 5 rank points will go to get them 10 total points. But, you know, Jingle Bell Jester's not doing too bad there on elims, all the way down to number 4 spot, but they finished with 7 points.
Yeah, honestly, it looks like they really figured out how to shoot their guns, but they need to figure out how to survive a little bit longer, because if they had gotten even any more placement points, they could be the ones that were on top of this leaderboard here. So we'll have to look at Jingle Bell Jester to see if they can, you know, do pretty well.
That was Thesaurus and his
Yeah, they were on they were ripping from the beginning, especially Thesaurus. So we'll have to see what they do on Vikendi and Livik for the BR matches.
Well, hey, we got a little prize to give away. Let's see who it is. It is FK Poppy getting hooked up. Congratulations, my friend. You have won a Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, a $200 gift card, and 18,000 UC. That is literally hundreds of dollars worth of in-game currency that you can take and go pick up, whether it's a new voice pack, some of the new skins that have come out. There's been some great lucky spins recently. Maybe you'll have the same luck that I did on those and pick up some mythics on your first few spins. I don't know, but whatever way you choose to spend it, you are getting hooked up, my friend. If you guys are trying to get your prize on today, make sure that you sign up. It's super easy. Just go to the website. It's in the description. You can find it down below at amg.gg/holiday hangout sweeps, and just register. It's that simple. If you guys get picked after the game today, we've got prizes galore going out all day long. We've given out a phone. We can probably do a tablet here in a little bit. Pretty excited about that as well.
Yeah, for sure. Congrats again to Poppy for that Samsung S24 Ultra. And that was just one match. There was a lot of action there, but we have so many different things coming up. World of Wonder, a little bit of trivia, and I'm pretty excited to see what happens. But so many prizes, and like you said, it's the spirit of giving for sure.
100%. Would love to kind of see what's coming up here as well on our maps for tonight. I have a pretty good idea that we might be doing some trivia coming up, and it is the PUBG Mobile Trivia mini game, and this is going to be super, super fun. How this is played, Win, is we've got a member of each of the teams that has been nominated essentially to come in and try to get some trivia questions. And these trivia questions, they may be hard, they may be kind of gimmies, but we're going to see who really knows their stuff in PUBG Mobile.
Yeah, for sure. We've seen some trivia in past events, and we've seen some creators get stumped up. I remember last time you and I hosted an event, we had Panda on, and we were playing like the sounds of like the SCAR and the AUG and like different sound effects. And you'd think you'd know them, but when you're not like playing the game, you're just like trying to listen from memory. You're like, wait a minute, you know, like things that we think we know and we take for granted, like you can get stumped up for sure.
You play me an M4, you can play me a SCAR, I'm going to know it. I'm going to know that AWM. I want some sound bites. We're not going to be doing that, but we will be doing some trivia here shortly. Again, we'll see our competitors as we kind of get them in to ask them these questions. They are going to be writing down what they think the answer is on a whiteboard and holding it up. The very first person to hold it up it's like Jeopardy, right? You'll have the opportunity to kind of buzz in and then show your answer. We'll see who is correct. The first person to get that correct answer will be getting some points. And again, at the end of all of the trivia questions, we're going to tally it up and see which team has scored the most points, and whoever has done so will be getting hooked up with some prizes. Win, walk us through the prizes.
All right, so it looks like we have a little bit of some different prizes this time. 3 teams have elected to give away AirPods 4 if they win. However, the Candy Cane crew, they are going to be giving away a $100 gift card and 1,500 UC. So depending on what you might want to win, if you go to the link and enter, AirPods 4 or a gift card and some UC. But I think those AirPods look pretty nice, man. What about you? What do you think you would want?
UC. You know I got to go buy me some skins.
Yeah,
come on.
true.
Like, I'm locked. I got my headgear already taken care of. They're nice, don't get me wrong, but you know, I gotta give me that UC, go give me that lucky spin, get me that new in-game gear. That's what I'd be kind of going for. So we've got the trivia coming up here momentarily. Cannot wait to see who each of these teams is going to send as a representative. Why don't we bring them in and see who exactly we're dealing with? This is going to be so fun. All right, we've got Thesaurus PG. We've got Farouk Ahmad YT. We've got Jacob Gaming. And we've got Bella Fox here to perform a little trivia for us. So excited. How is everyone doing? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can. How's it going?
Let's go. Happy holidays. First and foremost, who's going to be winning this?
Not me.
Not me.
No?
Then I will. If no one wants to win, I will, because I want to give back to the community. So
let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Happy holidays to all of you guys. Before we kick things off, we'll see who is the actual trivia champ here for PUBG Mobile. Are you guys ready for your first question?
Yes.
Sure, yes.
All right, I don't know if you got the rules on lock, but you've got a whiteboard there in front of you. When I ask the question, you're going to write down your answer. The first person to hold that whiteboard up in front of them, in front of the camera so I can see it, is going to be locked in as the first person to answer. I'll be the judge. What I say goes, and if you don't agree with me, I don't care. So we are going to ask our first question. Are you ready?
Yes.
Got it. Ready?
Yes.
All right, let's do this. All right, first question is going to be, I don't know if it's coming up on the screen. It is. All right, version 3.0 update. Which Metro Royale map was added in this 3.0 update? First person to hold it up is Bella Fox. She comes up with the Arctic base. That is the correct answer, Bella. Yeah! Congratulations. Score 1 for Bella Fox Gaming. We have gotten through our first question.
Fast. Respect.
Thank you.
Seriously. That was super
halfway.
fast.
I was halfway.
I was like reading the question still, and she is rocking and rolling over there. So nice work to Bella. All right, are we ready for question number 2?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Okay, so for version 3.1 update, which anniversary has PUBG Mobile celebrated during this update? Oh, Jacob already locked in. He says it's the 6th anniversary. And wouldn't you know what it is? It is the 6th anniversary. Jacob Gaming. Points for you, my friends.
Let's
Now we
go.
got one for each of you guys, for Bella Fox and for Jacob. All right, question number 3. We'll throw that up on screen when we are ready, and we'll get into it. Farouk, how you feeling over there? You still confident? Thesaurus, you still confident?
They're so fast. They're so fast.
I was thinking about the name.
Yeah.
Me too. I was about to write Sky High Spectacle, and then like Jacob is like 6th anniversary. No big deal. Just boom.
See,
efficient.
I would have gave extra
Crazy.
credit for the Sky High Spectacle, but Jacob had the better plan. He just wrote 6, and that's
Gotta
it.
be fast.
So, good stuff. All right, so question number 3. We're gonna bring it in. Here it is, the trivia question for the 3.2 update. What is the name of the item introduced in this update that allows you to self-revive? Ooh, the Saurus.
Ooh.
Very, very close there, Jacob. Yeah, you kind of had it halfway up. If you would have full committed, if you would have came with that confidence, you could have had 2 in a row because you did have the correct answer. But this one is going to the Saurus. He will clock in with the correct answer. It is the AED. The Saurus, congrats, Farouk. We got to get you on the board, man. You ready for this 4th question?
Yeah.
All right, this is yours. Everybody go real slow and let Farouk get in the game here. Everyone else has got 1 point. We've only got a few left, and this is from the 3.4 update. From the 3.3 update, excuse me, don't let me misguide you here. 3.3 update, what flying vehicle from this update can also be used in the water? Farouk, you are absolutely correct, but
Stingray.
Jacob locked it in first. And hold on,
It says Stingray, not Ray.
Hold them all up. Everybody put your boards up on the screen, because we got to get specific here. Stingray, Ray, Manta Ray. The actual answer is the Manta Ray. So while you guys are all correct, I got to go with the most specific, the most correct. And it's not
Wasn't it
Farouk,
called
unfortunately.
Stingray, like officially?
No, it's a manta ray.
The Manta Ray is the official name.
Okay.
This is what I'm being told. So Manta Ray is official. I like them all. They all had rays. Y'all clearly know your stuff. But on a technicality, Bella Fox is going to take home this particular question. So here is your leaderboard with the Candy Cane crew coming in with 2 correct answers so far. It's getting down to the thick of it right now. We have just a couple of questions left right now. Farouk, there's still time to make a mad dash to get towards the top of this leaderboard. And if we do have a tie, I've got a tiebreaker ready for you guys, so don't worry about it. We're going to go to question number 5, though. And we've got probably another update in line here, if we can go with that theme. It's the 3.4 update. Which famous vampire can you find in this update? Bella Fox, so fast. She's so fast, and she says Dracula.
I was reading the question.
But listen to the question. Just listen to the sound of my voice. It's Dracula. That is correct. Bella Fox coming in clutch again. The Candy Canes getting another point. Bella Fox may have just kind of wrapped things up here. I don't know. She's having a strong performance, everyone.
Finally.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed. All right, we are not done yet, though. We have another trivia question. Chat, are you guys enjoying this? Do you know the answers? If you want to participate along, make sure you put the correct answer in the chat. Probably won't be fast enough to help these guys out, but nonetheless, it's fun. Go ahead and play along. Our last question, bring it on in. This is from another update. This is the version 3.5 update. What dragon can you fight on Icemire Frontier in Erangel? Ooh, Thesaurus in first with the Frost Dragon. It is close, but not quite correct. And Bella Fox Gaming is correct again with the Frostborn Dragon. That is the correct answer. Thesaurus, it was so close. I wanted to give it to you, but I got to go by the letter of the law here, my friend.
I understand.
All right. Bella Fox with a fourth correct answer. We have more trivia for you guys. We're not done just yet, so maybe you can still catch up. But Bella is running away with this, fellas. She's making you guys look silly. I just gotta be real. Bella's crushing.
I'm just here watching Bella.
Oh man, Bella, you're making me proud right now. I'm gonna go ahead and queue up the next question though. You guys ready?
Yep.
All right, here it is. Voice packs. What voice pack pairs perfectly with mistletoe and festive gift giving? Ooh, it is close, Jacob. Along those themes. Oh, Thesaurus coming in with the ho 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 voice pack. He is the correct answer. Put another point in Thesaurus's column.
Yes.
Nice work. All right, so we have another question, maybe? Or is that it? All right, we got one more. We're going to bring it on in, taking it home right now.
Last
Are you guys ready for your final question? Here it is. Which voice pack comes with a side of coal for those who misbehave? Oh, it's Bella Fox with Krampus. That is the correct answer. She did put it up first. Jacob beat her, but he just goes with Santa. I mean, it was a safe bet, but it is going to be the Krampus voice pack. I don't know. I think it's cheating of some kind. They cannot. I can't write that fast. I mean, if I was writing, it would take me days to write that all out. But really, really exciting to get all of those answers. Candy Cane crew has cleaned up. They have crushed it. And they have 5 correct answers right now as we wrap our trivia section of the event. Bella, I mean, how are we feeling about the victory here? This was incredible.
Oh man, I was so nervous coming into this.
I mean, did you study? Like what in the world? You were writing things down like instantly. How do you have such a great memory?
I have no idea, but it worked out in our favor. I honestly don't even have a good answer for how that worked out, but I just happened to know what the answers were that time. You asked me anything else, and I got nothing.
Amazing. All right, I got one more question before we get back to the action here. This has nothing to do at all with trivia, but the Thesaurus, you were on a heater at the start of last game. You had 3 elims. You were on a roll. Farouk came in, and he stabbed you with a knife in the back. Do you have any words for Farouk?
Hey, I still love you.
He's a good buddy. He's a good buddy of mine. I can't. But I had like 3 elims, 1 knockout, and then Farouk is coming, like stabs me in the back.
Unbelievable. I thought you guys were friends, Farouk. What's going on over there?
We've been to London together to the premiere of The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim, the partnership with like PUBG Mobile. It was amazing. And now in the event, Farouk is there, stabs me in the back. I'm like a little bit disappointed, but I get it. Like, you want to win.
Fair enough. Well, hey, we're going to send you guys back to your teams. Thank you so much for playing the PUBG Mobile Trivia. Happy holidays to all of you. And Farouk, you might owe your buddy the Thesaurus one this next game. So we'll see how it works out. Jacob, go get him, man. Look to see your team on top as well. Thanks, guys, for participating in trivia. But next up, we are going to be getting into the action once again. And it is going to be a parkour map win.
Goodness.
What are we looking forward to on parkour? That's going to be exciting.
Yeah, parkour maps are always a ton of fun. They're also a little frustrating too sometimes, but I'm excited to see what we're able to do here. Obviously, the code is there on screen too. So if you guys download PUBG Mobile and you want to try out some of these maps as well, World of Wonder is amazing. It's like a whole creative mode, and parkour maps have been some of the most popular maps that people have made, you know, like obstacle courses and whatnot. But, you know, seeing them in a competitive setting, it just adds that extra layer of pressure. Trust me, I've played in events before with parkour maps, and you feel like the absolute pressure. You feel like you're racing against the clock. So this one's going to be interesting.
Not only are you racing against the clock, but in many of those parkour challenges, it's like you're falling to your death. And it's just like, it's taking an extra long time. It's just like, just die already so I can restart. No big deal. So really impressive stuff from them. Before we get on to some other things, tell me what you thought about trivia. Were those answers, how would you have done if you were in that competition?
I think I would have done better than Farouk, if I'm being honest. I don't know how they write that fast either. I think I couldn't believe that Jacob just knew that 3.1 was the 6th anniversary. Like, that was the most random, like, piece of knowledge. And he knew that, like, immediately, which was crazy. But also, I think you were a nicer judge than I would have been. I saw Bella Fox spelled Dracula wrong. She wrote Dracula. But I guess you let it slide. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered. She 1v3'd those boys easily, all right? It wouldn't have mattered. But you got to be accurate.
Fair enough. You know? Yeah, I feel like she was pretty accurate overall, though, Win. I mean, she not only won, she kind of crushed them. Just saying.
Yeah.
She came in clutch. But Jacob, that dude was crazy recall coming with a 3.1. That was 6th anniversary. No big deal. Well, guys, we got some more trivia giveaway winners. So why don't we go ahead and check some of that stuff out. Here it is. We have ourselves $100 gift card and 1,500 UC going out to Slim Lady, Johnny Q, and the most righteous, ethical 38. Congratulations, guys, on the holiday prize. Good stuff here, and I have such a visual of all of those characters just by their names.
You know, honestly, this is a win-win situation, because even if you wanted AirPods and you were, you know, upset that Bella won, I mean, hey, you got a gift card, you can get yourself some AirPods and some UC. So honestly, this was, like I said, a win-win overall.
Hey, we got what I was hoping for, man. I'm doing good on predictions tonight. We got that UC. I had a 1 in 4 chance, and somehow, some way, I didn't know Bella was that good at trivia, to be honest with you. I didn't know I was picking a strong racehorse there, but we did. She came through super clutch. We turn our attention, though, to the future. We've got parkour coming up in just a bit. Very excited to see how that works out. And it's literally just about which player gets to the end first, who can make the most progress on the court. And we'll see who that can be. So prizing draft win, walk us through it. What is on the line here for this next game?
Wow, same situation here. It looks like Candy Cane Crew likes to just be a little bit different, but 3 teams are going to be picking an iPad mini, a $25 gift card, and 3,000 UC. And then Candy Cane Crew, they've decided that if they win parkour, everyone that wins will be getting an Apple Watch Series 10, a $75 gift card, and also 3,000 UC. I'm not sure which side I would want to be on here, though. That iPad mini does look pretty nice with Player Unknown standing on it.
Taking the iPad mini for sure in this one. Win, mark it down, call it out. It's going, because, you know, on the iPad mini, I can watch PUBG Mobile videos on YouTube at a much larger resolution. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go with the iPad mini. It's the clear choice. I can play the game on it. I can watch the movies on it. Yeah, that's what we're going with. That's what we're going to be taking for the winner this time. But now if Bella Fox and the Candy Canes win again, well, we're going to be getting an Apple Watch, and that's not too shabby there. So I will take it. So, you know, either way, good prizes all the way around here, and you know, the gifts just keep on giving to you guys. So make sure you guys are signing up over at the website. You can do that at amg.gg/holiday hangout sweeps for your chance to win. And again, literally just sign up, put your name in, and then come back and watch the stream and see if you've won. That's what all of these folks that have been called out before you have done. And depending on what type of game mode we're doing, there's more winners, right? Like for the Battle Royale, we got 3 different winners tonight. For World of Wonder, we have 4 different winners tonight. So that's super fun. And then for our mini games, we have 9 different winners tonight for all of these prizes. So again, make sure you go register and get yourself set up. So here are the prizes for tonight. I mean, this is really a lot of stuff that's going out, and you know, whether you're, you know, a content creator, a live streamer, just a regular gamer, or even if somebody just coming by to try to get, you know, a gift for Christmas, this is pretty solid here as far as the gifts that are going out tonight.
Yeah, for sure. So that top row with Battle Royale, you saw we just gave away an S24 Ultra, a gift card, and some UC from that first match on Erangel. And then down in the mini games, that was what Trivia fell into. So Bella Fox leading the way there with the gift card and UC giveaway. And we're going to be heading to World of Wonder next. So like we saw pop up, a couple teams trying to give away that iPad mini, and Bella Fox and the Candy Cane crew will be giving away the Apple Watch. So don't go anywhere, because we're going to be right back into some Battle Royale here in just a minute. So we could be right back up with more S24 Ultras. Like, really, prizes from all over that board will be given away tonight.
All right, Win, we're waiting on one player to load into the lobby. Any wagers on who it is?
It might be Jacob. It's probably
I think it's Jacob.
Yeah, if I know.
After that lackluster trivia performance, he's just sulking for a minute, trying to gather his thoughts about him. It's not Jacob. It's somebody else. It is Dab Plays. Dab, get with it, my friend. Let's get in the lobby and get things going on. Looks like he's gotten the message, because we're heading to parkour. Here we go.
Okay, Jacob's
oh, man.
Jacob's up there.
Jacob. And World of Wonder, they just get started right away. There's no plane. There's like not really a countdown. They're just moving.
Now, Noah was waiting for things to start, I think, and realized very quickly that, hey, everybody else has left me in the dust. Rolex, Chiffon, Papa PG, all die to the play zone. Metal gets taken out as well. Solara gone. Jacob continuing to just crush this course. No one's in front of him. Win. Do you think he's going to just one-shot this? What's going on here?
Like, I don't know why he's surprisingly so good at this mobility, but these jumps don't seem to be too difficult. But I have a feeling, if I know previous parkour maps, this is about to get pretty difficult in just a minute. Rolex looks like he's right behind Ace Lawrence. And I know Ace Lawrence, he does a lot of parkour maps on stream too. And we'll have to see if Jacob like folds under the pressure. Because when you're out in front and like you're in first, you just are like, oh God, like everyone's looking at me.
Yep. That's a lot of pressure. I will say that these guys are lucky they don't have any of the pros from the latest esports events on their tail. The movement on some of those guys from the latest PMGC 2024 finals, unbelievable movement. And so it is possible, and Jacob kind of putting that type of movement on display here. He is still mistake-free, way out in front right now. You can see Metal is behind him on the mini-map, and Solara is shortly behind him, but he's got quite the lead right now on everybody else.
Yeah, this is a little bit ridiculous. He's just got the perfect rhythm, like take a step, jump, take a step, jump. He's cruising through this.
Yeah, you're right. I was noticing the same thing with that rhythm. It was just like almost like playing a drum beat or something.
Yeah.
Just looking super smooth right now. And you're right. In the past, I've seen, 3/4 of the way through, things start to ramp up in difficulty as we hit the snow bike here. He is getting ready to hopefully leave. No, it's it.
Oh, that was
Jacob Gaming. He crushed this course. Dude, I don't know if that was lower difficulty or if Jacob's just super good. I did see a lot of play zone consuming some of these other players, so it couldn't have been that easy. But Jacob really made that course look like it was, in his own backyard or something.
Yeah, he's got a certain level of skill there. He's played in like professional scrims and stuff before, but when you really master the movement and you get that, like, it really is a timing thing. Jump. You let your character take just enough of a step so that your next jump is like a full jump. Because if you jump two consecutively, you kind of like slow down. But he just had like that rhythm, jump, step, jump, step. I think he's played this map before, man. He knew what he was doing.
That looked way, way too clean, honestly. He just kind of mowed right on through. He got that lead early, never was challenged, never even saw another player. I'm sure for him, he just felt like he was on some solo map right now. But the Sleigh Ride squad getting hooked up with a first place finish on the back of Jacob's performance there. And man, I thought that was super, super clever. And again, everyone else seemed to kind of struggle a bit on that one. I mean, you could see Jacob just immediately kind of hopping out to the lead here. But I mean, look at the left column. There's just people falling off left and right.
Yeah,
look at the lead.
That's interesting. He took that right path. I don't know if there was any like difference between the two sides, but sometimes these parkour maps, see, Rolex didn't time that jump perfectly where Jacob was able to let his character get settled for a second, then take that next step. And then the snowmobiles at the end, I think, might have thrown everybody for a loop. Because in order to win, I think you had to get the vehicle to that final spot. But there it is, the Sleigh Ride squad getting it done here. And I believe they picked the iPad mini, which I would have to imagine the audience, they might be on the side of the tablet if I had to guess. So looks like
hey,
Shy.
There we go. That's another sweet gift getting hooked up. It's Shy Eric. That is two different people, not just one, even though it could be perceived as one. Eric could be shy. I don't know. If you are shy, Eric, this is not a dig at your personal characteristics. Congratulations, though, on the iPad mini, the UC, and the gift card getting hooked up for the holidays. Man, I'm feeling good, Win. Holiday Hangout. We are hanging out. We're having some holiday spirit. We're giving some stuff away. Very excited about the festivities for tonight.
Yeah, and we still have a lot of action coming up, including, I think, 2 more Battle Royale matches, which I think, as a BR player myself, that's what I'm probably the most excited to see, and seeing everybody kind of compete at their best. But it is fun to put people to the test in other ways. Trivia, you know, parkour, jumping skills and stuff. So we got a full gauntlet tonight for really testing their PUBG skills.
Amazing. Well, we are not going to have to wait super long here. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, Game 4 is going to be back to Livik for some Battle Royale. But with that, make sure while we're breaking, go on over, get yourself signed up for those prizes if you haven't already. It's amg.gg/Holiday Hangout Sweeps. And after you get logged in, make sure you come on back and we'll check out the back half of our Holiday Hangout broadcast. We'll be back here in just a moment.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Frost Festival. To celebrate the end of 2024, we've added some really fun gameplay with awesome rewards. Let's take a look. During the Frost Festival, Erangel and Livik will be updated with a special area with falling snow, Snowy Vale. This is a warm and peaceful area where weapons aren't allowed, so you can enjoy a casual hangout with your friends, light the fireplace, and smoke will rise from the chimney outside. Relax on the couch with a hot beverage and snap some photos. Resting here will restore your energy. There's also the festive tree that you can upgrade. Take a photo with it to get loads of supplies. Also, keep an eye out for the cute nutcrackers hiding in every nook and cranny. Find them to obtain the gifts they leave behind. Nutcrackers come in 4 colors. Locate them and bring them with you to add to your collection or trade them with friends.
It's time to spread some holiday cheer!
During the Frost Festival, you'll receive a free holiday outfit, lobby theme, voice pack, and more rewards. Let's check out how to get them all. Find nutcrackers in your matches or visit Snowy Vale to get event-limited mistletoe. Use mistletoe to upgrade your festive tree in the event and get the Caribou Mercenary set, Ice Witch theme, Ho 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 voice pack, and other great rewards. The festive trees level in Snowy Vale is synced with your Frost Festival tree. Also, don't forget to find gold nutcrackers to unlock extra draw chances. You will also get extra draw chances when you log in on December 25th and January 1st. Draw for a chance to get various Frost Festival rewards. Come grab all these awesome rewards and supplies now. Also worth noting is, this year, PUBG Mobile will be hosting its very first New Year fireworks event on the battleground. On December 31st, start a match on any ranked or unranked map, and at 8:00 p.m., you'll notice a countdown in the sky. We sincerely invite you to celebrate the final day of 2024 with us and welcome the arrival of 2025. On January 1st, at midnight, New Year fireworks will light up the sky. We hope you have an unforgettable New Year's in PUBG Mobile with all those who are close to you. May you make lots of unforgettable memories as the new year arrives. Keep in mind that the fireworks event goes by the local time of the server. Fireworks event time. North America, UTC-5. Europe, UTC+3. Asia, UTC+8. South America, UTC-3. Middle East, UTC+3. Korea and Japan, UTC+9. Make sure to verify when the event begins on your server. That's it for this overview of the new Frost Festival content. Happy New Year and happy holidays. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. See you next year.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 2024 Holiday Hangout. We're here with PUBG Mobile. I've got my boy Wynnsanity, and we are sending out some gifts to you all. So excited to have you here with us to celebrate another amazing year in PUBG Mobile. Win, I cannot believe we're going into year, number 7 of PUBG Mobile. This game's been absolutely crazy over the years, and what continues to shock me is they continue to innovate and push the envelope. Every game mode that comes out, it's like, how do they think of this? Crazier and crazier stuff keeps coming.
Yeah, I think we probably had like the most updates and future things announced in the past couple of weeks than we've ever had. So just a quick overview, we have the 3.6 update coming out, and that looks to be a blend of kind of like a mirror world as well as some runic power, which are some fan favorite modes from the past of PUBG Mobile that are kind of getting infused into one. So
got Rondo.
We got Rondo coming up after that in 3.7, a new 8x8 kilometer map. That's something that I personally have been so excited for a long time, because we got Erangel and Miramar when the game first came out, and since then all the new maps have gotten a little bit smaller, but now we have a new big one, and I think that's going to
so exciting,
usher in a whole new golden age of PUBG Mobile. So we have a lot of great content.
I cannot wait to hit that for sure. And while we're waiting for all that sweet new update to happen, why don't we give away another little hint here? It's been a while since I've given the first hint out, but as you recall, we're giving out a lot of UC to you guys as well as our prizes. But here is hint number 2. It is on your screen now. The word is holiday. Write it down, screenshot it, notepad it, whatever you got to do. But remember it to enter it in at the end of the broadcast. Our first people that do so will be getting hooked up with some UC that you can find in your in-game mailbox. So make sure you keep it locked here for the duration of the stream, as we still have 2 more hints that will be dropped later on in the broadcast, and you just never know when they're gonna be. So again, make sure you guys tune in all the way to the end. We'll get you some UC hooked up. But when got game number 4 coming up, I'd love to pull up the maps and take a peek at what we have to come, because Livik, one of those maps that came out after launch, it's exclusive here to PUBG Mobile, and it is the Ice Mire Frontier game mode that is going on this smaller map. But very exciting as we're back to Battle Royale. Tell us what we can expect here from game number 4.
Yeah, so it's definitely going to be hot. Obviously, Livik is a much smaller map. A little bit of a faster game too. Expect it to last maybe only 20 minutes this time if one of our captain teams can get to the end. We still have the large hot drop. However, I don't believe there is the Dragon Slayer this time. So that is one element that is removed from Livik this time around. However, it is, a smaller map. Third parties are everywhere. Sometimes all you need to do is get like 10, 20 meters to zone, but that can feel like the hardest thing ever because this map is just crazy. The terrain is fun, a little bit of everything. You got a volcano, snow, like a little bit of desert, swamp, but like Livik just brings a little bit of everything to the table. So anytime we get the chance to play this map in a competitive environment, it's so much fun.
Absolutely. So yes, you're absolutely right. No dragon here on Livik, but we still do have that singular point of interest, that new hot drop Frostheim to drop in and try to get looted up. So excited for that, but it is time to see what's on the line for game number 4. This is the prize draft, and we're mixing things up a little bit, Win.
All right. It looks like Sleigh Ride Squad decided to go off on their own this time around. So we do have some S24 Ultras up for grabs as compliments of 3 of our teams, but Sleigh Ride Squad, they're going to be opting to give away a Samsung Galaxy Tab S10, a $200 gift card, and 18,000 UC. Now, again, if any one of the other teams wins, that's going to be that S24 Ultra, a $200 gift card, and 18,000 UC. So either way, sit back, relax, enter that link so you can try to win, because no matter what, at the end of this match, someone's getting hooked up with a brand new Samsung device, a gift card, and some UC.
All right, so tell us who you guys are rooting for in chat. What do you guys want? What do you want for the holidays? Is it the tablet? Is it the phone? Either way, it's a pretty dope prize. They're going to be getting hooked up here in just a little bit. And if you guys are wondering how to get those prizes, make sure you go to the website and sign up. We'll throw it up here one more time just in case you all missed it. Repeating it a lot, but I also would hate for you all to miss out on like the easiest thing ever. Just put your name in, sign up. It's amg.gg/holiday hangout sweeps. The URL's on your screen. You can screenshot that QR code as well and just head on over to the sign up. And again, just watch the stream, and if your team wins, you might be lucky at the end and have your name called out just like Shy Eric. So we'll see if that's you here as we come up, getting ready to load it on in. Win. Give me some bold predictions here. Who is going to take this map as we head into Livik?
I mean, I think Farouk and iFerg and Bushka, I think that squad with, is it Typical Gamer, I believe? I think they were doing Is it?
Ferg, Farouk, Bushka, and Ace Lawrence.
Oh, that's right. Ferg is okay. Ace Lawrence. That's right. Yeah, Ferg is the captain. I think they played pretty well last time. Obviously, Farouk able to get all the way near the end so that his team could win. I think Ferg is showing some pretty good skill when it comes to BR, and Ace Lawrence is a very skilled player. I think overall with Bushka's kind of high game IQ backing all of that up, it does seem like a perfect storm for this team to play pretty well. And I do believe all of them are very familiar with Livik as well, especially Ace Lawrence and those shotguns. He loves Livik.
I couldn't agree with you more. I do think it's the perfect storm of talent and the right personnel on this squad. I'm gonna mix it up though, because Farouk is on this team. He owes the Saurus one.
He does.
He owes him. He got stabbed in the back earlier. The Saurus was on a heater. We're going to go to game and see if that actually happens. If the Jingle Bell Jesters can get a little bit of that holiday charity from the Mistletoe Misfits. I don't know if that's in store. We'll see. But here it is, Frostheim, up near the hot springs, and all of the squads are headed in for that point of interest. Here they come, and it's going to be a hot drop.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't find a better spot for this, Frostheim village than, Iceborg. So it just fits perfectly, and looks like everybody's going to be deciding to go here. And we are already witnessing our first few deaths. Noah J is going down.
He might have gotten taken down quick, but he was having fun. I saw that big smile there. He was having a good time. Good news for him. He's going to be able to respawn and get back into the fight, but Metal joins him as well, being eliminated early. Jacob, with just a little bit of HP left, is going to avoid danger for the moment, but will he be chased down here? You can see an enemy right in front of them there with that Frostal Spear, and doesn't elect to chase him down. That might prove to be a bit of a mistake here, as Jacob, as we know, a deadly player. Nade's going to be going through this window.
That's crazy that he even got away like that with nothing. Can he follow up with a Molotov and maybe confirm that elimination? Because that would be a point.
Any meds?
That is crazy. The knock, I thought he might have primed it slightly too long, but it was perfect. Got it through the window, got the knock. Still haven't seen the Molotov confirm pop up in the feed, and it looks like it might have been Becky there that took the knock. But really, really impressive stuff from Jacob, not only to stay alive, but to put the other team on their heels as we start off a really hot drop here on Livik.
How about Solara going over and dropping a gun for Jacob? Sometimes you got to just share that little bit of loot and pass it around. And looks like
she's feeling that holiday spirit wave.
Yeah.
She's like, here, have a weapon and a nice little syringe. We'll get you back in this fight.
Yeah, that's great. It looks like he was able to confirm an elimination there, and Jacob, if he can really get set with some weapons and meds, he is going to be on a roll here.
When a player kind of gets that momentum rolling early, being up against the, back against the wall, looking like it's really unlikely, and then all of a sudden you're able to turn it around, that's usually a sign of like really good things to come.
Yeah, for sure. And that's what I love about Battle Royale is you never really know, what's going to happen.
Where is he up there?
In front of me. And Riff, he's jumping down. He's jumping off the
I'm going to listen in here to Farouk.
There's a third party. Right on the other side of the wall.
I've got the grenade that's gonna
I smoked you.
He sounds like he's got a megaphone.
Pull the microphone out of your mouth, Bushka.
Oh, man.
He's really getting up on that thing, man.
It's Dad come to me.
I just killed Dad.
Thank gosh for the pop filter on there.
Yeah.
I'm just like grinning so big right now. I don't know why that was so funny.
I think like the 4 guys on this team too, all of them have such like unique, fun personalities that just this team composition alone makes for like really good content.
Cinema, baby. Been watching these guys just have a laugh. They've all got a great personality, like you mentioned, for sure. And just like that, Chiffon getting taken down by Wash Prina. That's unfortunate, but Chiffon is going to have a chance to respawn, I think.
Oh, wow. And look at that. Nice little 1v2 coming in there. Now, I don't know if we mentioned it, but if you guys are new to PUBG Mobile, you'll see that giant ice pillar in the middle of this hot area. After a few minutes, the dragon takes off, and there is actually a chest under there that has a ton of great loot. So that kind of is why everybody is fighting right now. Everybody wants to get to that chest in the middle. There's really good crate weapons. There's that dragon taking off. And you can also get those self-revive AEDs, too, which are very important.
Yeah.
I always forget that I picked those up. Because you know what I mean? Like, I just got used to years and years of playing with just, hey, you get eliminated and you're dead. And then lately, it's like you get eliminated and it's like, oh, wait. I can actually get back in this fight. So it's actually a really cool new feature that's been added recently to PUBG Mobile. You're not necessarily out of the fight. Even if your whole squad's knocked, you can get that self-revive up with your AED. You're good to go. As the Molotov comes out from Yamna here, she's going to try to connect. I don't know if anybody's over there, though.
Yeah, we were finishing up the Frostathon yesterday on the official PUBG Mobile channel, and I was in a 1v1 situation. Guy knocks me from super far away into cover. I immediately get my AED off, and I actually am able to come back and win the fight. Where normally, like you said, I would have been dead and back in the lobby. So it is such a fun and unique item that they've added to the game.
That's funny. I was on the receiving end of exactly that on my Frostathon stream. I knocked a guy, you know, I won the fight, and then I must have taken a second too long to push him because the same dude that I just knocked and he crawled behind a rock popped out, and I was thinking, I'm just gonna go confirm him, and then I took my eye off the ball, man. He came back and knocked me, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right.
Right.
You can't really count people out anymore.
Exactly. It adds such a fun layer to the game now, especially if you get somebody that picks themselves up with that AED. Give them like 3 or 4 more seconds, and then they're going to be with a Dragon's Blood, full health, full boost, back alive. So you really can't take any knocks for granted now.
Absolutely. That's why you see the nades so clutch into, you know, kind of trying to get those confirms, not trying to expose yourself too much. Farouk's got himself a nice little spot on top. Grenades blowing up all around him. Somebody knows he's there.
Have you seen the new potatoes? If you go to the shops, you can actually buy this like little baked potato. And
you need those.
Yeah, it's
good nutrition.
It's pretty cool. It only takes up the same amount of weight as an energy drink, but it gives you the same amount of boost as a painkiller. So it is kind of a good item. And here's Rolex.
100%.
Into a potential 1v2.
Oh, wow. Shots through the smoke. Bushka able to get the knock and the confirm onto Rolex. You know Rolex has got to be thrilled with that, getting shot through the smoke.
How about Bushka? He's on 6 eliminations right now.
This dude's a regular bloke. He's coming in swinging a big Aussie stick.
That's some huge points right there. I mean, placement might not even be a factor if they're racking up that many eliminations.
Yeah, we're gonna recall you guys.
There's so many this game, like from everywhere.
These guys are having a ball, man. Ferg and Farouk Ahmad are out at this moment in time, but Bushka don't care. He's like, listen, I'm going to put you guys on my back. I'm going to get 6 elims so far, and this is a nice push coming on to Ace.
Wow.
And actually wins the 1v1 there. Ace got the jump on the fight too, but Dark did not care. Comes back, gets the knock, and just like that, Ace is taken down.
Check this out. Typical Gamer. It looks like he may have found one of the nutcrackers, and if you shoot them, they turn into little gifts, and you can get some great loot out of them, as well as that mistletoe that you can use back in the lobby event to upgrade your Christmas tree for that new voice pack.
Oh, vehicle. Right in front of you.
Those nutcrackers have a surprising amount of loot. Love to see it.
Yeah, the gold ones, I believe, are extra rare. However, if you do find them, they drop crate weapons too.
That was the whole reason for the question. Maybe the far one then.
Zone starting to go down to the south.
The more likely I die, though.
It's like a power plant in the center right now. We'll see if it continues to go down there. And we've got Jacob right now, the only one alive for his squad. He really needs to get to a revive tower if he can swing it.
Yeah, this is not looking good, but one of the most satisfying things you can do in PUBG Mobile is getting your whole squad back at a respawn tower. It's like that hero play, you know?
You just got to hopefully, you know, have them stick around and not have them leave to the lobby like they're out of the game.
Jacob
looks like he's...
I had that happen the other day where I went to revive a teammate and he left. I was like, sorry, buddy.
We've got stuns coming out now? Okay, these guys are sweating extra sweat.
Bushka is going wild, man. He is going absolutely crazy.
Yeah. He's at 8?
8 elim.
What?
Look at this dude.
That's crazy.
Y'all know that?
They're just laughing all the way.
Well,
you know, jingle bells and the whole works.
Oh, somebody's shooting us.
8 elims.
Yeah, be careful if you die. Oh, here. First aid kit, come here. Come to
one side.
Number 2.
And they're back to full strength too. They did get to the revive tower. They got their boys back in the fight. Farouk and Ferg have both rejoined the team. It is now a full squad there, so that's something to contend with for sure. And we take a peek over at Dabs. He's down to his last life. Well, Rolex still has an opportunity to get revived, and The other two, Extra Emily and Bella Fox, are needing to be called back into this fight. It's up to the boys to get them back in.
Yeah, it looks like Rolex, he might be the one that could try to go for that recall, because even if he goes down, that's not his last life, right? Dab might be playing that anchor position, kind of keeping it safe right now. Since if he goes down, that's the end of the match for him.
It's tough, so a couple 100 meters to go to get to that safety of the revive tower, but you never know if it's actually safe because other squads probably thinking the exact same thing, trying to get their teammates back into it for a final push. Still 39 players alive on the map right now, so going a bit slower despite the smaller map size. I feel like the players are lasting a bit longer here on Livik than they did on Erangel as that lobby thinned out relatively quickly.
Yeah, this is kind of what I was mentioning earlier with Livik, is that it's so densely packed with players and the area is so tight that sometimes just trying to push up and getting that extra 20 or 30 meters can feel like so much more than it would on Erangel. You have so much more space to work with, where you can see, you might just think, Rolex, just go to that recall tower. It's right down the hill. That getting down that hill could be, you know, much harder done than said here, because like you said, with 39, now 37 other players lurking around, you have to watch over your shoulder at all times. And here's the Saurus with a nice clean beam into this squad here. Looks like he didn't connect though, unfortunately.
I think
this better be Farouk coming to deliver some points.
It's just one guy.
That's all I gotta say. The Saurus has got the road camped out.
Right in this house. He has a shotgun.
They did not convert though. It's making me a bit nervous. They're starting to collapse on this building.
It's like a 1v4.
No points just yet.
I'm getting it from behind.
All right.
No way,
oh no.
And the third party has arrived.
If this is Farouk third partying, we're gonna have problems.
It's a whole squad up. There's one by the...
Chiffon, it looks like.
I'm raising.
Okay.
Chiffon's trying
getting
to get
his team back into the fight, yeah.
Trying to get reset here. Oh, another one's going to go down and get confirmed. And recalls are ending in a few seconds, so I think that's going to be the end of the line for number 3.
Uh-oh.
There's no sound.
That 1014 shotgun is absolutely crazy, and we've got somebody healing right now. Instead of trying to get Chiffon back up. Oh, but look at that. The clutch elim coming in. I don't even see where that came from, but Chiffon able to stay alive. It looks like Yamna able to save the squad there. That was so clutch. But she is in trouble as well, coming from another angle.
I feel like a third party saved them or something, because there was definitely some enemies nearby Thesaurus. And I think they went down to some shots. But you can see the minimap. We have people south and
two
east.
Angles.
Yeah.
I was looking at that mini-map right when you called it out, and it's definitely getting a bit hotter. You can see the map here that we have a nice little spectator view on. You can see a lot of shots being fired as, you know, we've got action. But not only that, look at Noah and his squad coming in from the north. That is Noah and Jacob and the sleigh ride squad looking to ride their sleigh straight into some action. But my bet is they'll probably try to avoid that action as much as possible to get into this circle. But you never know when you're going to get drawn into a fight here on Livik.
Oh, Dab found himself in a bad spot. He's trying to lay down anywhere he can to try to protect himself and maybe get this first aid off.
I'm thinking maybe he just goes ahead and heals.
I know. Oh, don't ego that, Dab. That's a whole squad. Oh, he wants that point.
He wants the whole squad.
I think they can still get his ankles. Dab, you have no health.
Brother.
He's going to get shot in the foot.
Yeah, he's still hanging out. I'm shocked. If somebody would have peeked him, he was so done.
Yeah. Well, at least he got the medal.
Hey, it worked. Yeah, it worked. He's still in it. Now he's got a little bit of health to play with. We'll see.
Got that good M16 shotgun meta.
He's not.
Nice nade from Rolex that might actually get in the window.
We didn't make it for
Now we're pushing.
You've got everybody's here. Right across
they
the
got
road.
Dab, actually, yeah. So he wasn't up safe on that hill after all.
Come here. Come outside.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rolex tries to get over to help him out. Not able to get there in time, but there are some enemies there. Rolex looking to go through the window. He sees him. He's got that shotgun. Connects, and he is not done yet. There's even more, I think. Nope, that was it. Everybody else was
Oh,
done.
no!
Uh-oh.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he got it off. Wow.
The zone chunks, though, on Livik. It is a scary place to be. You do not want to be in the blue zone on this map.
He was seconds away from dying. I think this one starts to hurt quite a bit. It just closed. Still 21 alive, too.
He's got to get more meds. Hope there's one there. It's only a med kit. That is not good for him. He's going to try to pop it now and go for another box probably to see if he can grab another med. He's in a lot of trouble here, though, with his blue zone the way it is.
Yeah, but if he takes enough time out here, people might not be expecting it. They'll think, oh, anybody out there has got to be dead by now. But here comes Rolex over the hill, dripping blood from the zone.
We'll see if he's able to clutch it. Yeah, definitely could come out unexpected right now as the Elam feed starting to fill up. We're down to just 19 teams. We've got a little square off right now. It's Solara. It's Noah. They are taking it to the enemy. Seeing if they can stay alive again. Prizes on the line right now. And it's going to be either a phone or a tablet going out to somebody, but it depends on who finishes in that top spot. Now they've got to contend with the blue zone. Everybody's in trouble.
They kept Noah J alive for that long, but it looks like he might be dead here, unfortunately.
Dang.
So Jacob finally out. I think it's going to be up to Rolex as our last creator in here.
Leave with the car. Leave with the car.
And oh, with the source, that's right. They're still up too as well.
Can you get in my car? Get in my car. Get in mine.
You got to get in now.
He's got to go.
It's time to go. He's got to heal now. He's done.
The zone damage is too high. The zone damage is too high. I'm not making it.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You know, if he had popped some bandages while driving, which is a new feature, I think added in the last year, which is amazing, by the way. That's the perfect time to do something like that. He might have gotten in with a couple bandages.
I agree. There's nothing like hearing the sound of a can pop when you get behind the wheel, you know? It's interesting for sure, but hey, I like the feature of bandaging while driving, and unfortunately for the Saurus, just not quite enough time to get to the zone. I cannot tell you, like, I think I die on Livik more to the blue zone than I do to other players. It is scary, not somewhere you want to be.
Yeah, it's like there's no mid game. It's early game and late game. That is the name of the game on Livik for sure.
Rolex made it in. He's getting pieced up, though, as he tries to rotate to circle. He's going a long way around, trying to get to the short side of that zone, but people definitely know where he's at. He's got to try to get... Uh-oh. Look at this. Look at the incoming that he's got right now. People see him. He's got to get healed, but this is looking very, very grim for Rolex.
Yeah, and that zone is already moving. Just when you get inside and you think you're safe, it's already moving again. So, and I want to know if this is going to really come down to... eliminations or placement points, because we know Bushka had so many. Rolex, he has a few kills here, but it might not even matter.
Really might not. Bushka was crushing it earlier on in this one. He had some teammates putting down some elims as well, and Rolex is rotating around. Yamna is the only player left over here on her squad, and Rolex is about to run right into her. She's going to have to leave this compound to get to the safety of that next circle. She's got 50 seconds, and Rolex is right nearby. I don't think he knows that she's there. He probably thinks he's on the outside of the zone. This could be a really interesting clash, and these are our last two creators that are still alive at this point, I believe. And Rolex may not be long. Well, no, he's got himself a nice saber-tooth.
Somebody
fresh
else
delivered.
Somebody else got that elimination, but he shot, so Yamna definitely knows that he's there. And if she put the information together of the elimination feed, she knows that's Rolex. I think he just heard her, so this got way more interesting.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be kind of a surprise attack, and it is.
Oh, wow.
It's just not from who we thought it was going to be. Rolex shot in the back through a saber-tooth tiger. And just like that, he is out of here. Yamna and the Jingle Bell Jesters will probably take home our top rank points, but she is in a top 4 situation.
Ooh.
Gets the elim.
That point could be huge.
This is looking good.
That point could be huge, but she's not going to get it.
Laughing her way all the way to the final circle. She finishes in second place, so really not a bad performance there from Yamna Gaming. I liked the performance there. I thought it was going to be her versus Rolex towards the end of that fight. Rolex worked really hard to get that position. He had to fight through blue zone, squads, rotation, people gatekeeping him, and ultimately he finally got a spot behind a rock, only to be ridden up on by a saber-tooth tiger on the loose. You never know what you're going to see in PUBG Mobile, but this Livik was absolutely crazy win.
Yeah, it could be anybody's game. Some of the teams that had a lot of eliminations didn't get placement. Yamna's team, maybe they didn't have a lot of eliminations, but they got first, right? So it's a mixed bag, and I'm really excited to see how this one shakes out. But let's take a look back here at the action. You see, obviously, things get started off hot at the hot drop. Jacob, he didn't have a weapon, but he was able to get it done with a frag, a molly, and Solaris saving the day with that UMP. And Bushka was on an absolute heater, too. I think he got like 8 elims before he even left the drop.
Always love it when you can start getting that momentum going early. That's what I love about these new points of interest where you can just drop and just go ham on the opponents right now. You can see Bushka taking that performance into the late game, taking down extra Emily as well. Team content to let just Bushka lead the charge right now because he is on fire. We'll see if some of that momentum carries through later in this this event, because we still got Vikendi coming up here in a few different maps, and that's one that these teams are going to try to take advantage of. But really, this Livik game delivered a lot of excitement. We saw squads taking on each other. We saw rotations. We saw a Sabertooth drive-by. That was a really good flick from Rolex to take him down, but it didn't matter as he gets taken down, shot in the back. You hate to see it. But Yamna here coming in clutch, almost picked up a nice chicken dinner at the end, but got naded from distance. Win. Give me the reaction to that game on Livik.
It's going to be crazy if that 1 point that Yamna couldn't confirm on that last knock, if that actually made a difference. So I'm really excited to see this leaderboard here, but overall, that was a really hot match. I love seeing these new themed modes come to Livik because Livik is already crazy. And then you add on top of that all the new stuff like that Sabertooth tiger with that ride by there, the dragon's blood, the spears and all that stuff. It makes for a ton of fun. And that was a very sweaty match. I'm glad we had one of our creator teams get to the very end. So we got to see pretty much how that match finished there. But again, the leaderboard is going to be tight and I'm excited to see who comes out on top and which one of the prizes somebody's going to win, because we actually had different prizes get picked this time.
I gotta say Bushka's gonna win this one, man. There was just so many elims on his team's side. You had Farouk getting some. I saw Ace Lawrence getting into the action. Bushka had 1 million elims that game. So I feel like it's got to go to the Mistletoe Misfits. So you picked them before the game started to kind of take it. I agreed, but I thought there might have been some sort of gentleman's agreement where Farouk just presented himself to the source saying, hey, man, sorry for stabbing you in the back a bit earlier. You know, here's a point for your team, but that didn't happen, man. Farouk needs to work on his gentlemanship. I made that word up, but we'll take a peek at the leaderboard here in just a moment. But while they're getting those scores tallied, it probably will take a little bit longer this game because there are so many elims to tally up from the side of the Mistletoe Misfits. Bushka leading the way there once again. Really impressed with his play here, but one of the players that kind of surprised me a bit was Yamna making it all the way to that final circle. Not just making it there because she's really good at positioning herself within the zone, always finding a way to like scavenge well, loot well, edge her way in on the edge of zone. But she found herself kind of taking up a position, defending it, but then the flick on that last guy with the shotgun, I was like, okay, she's got a real shot here. Unfortunately for her, that nade comes in from distance, wipes her off the map, and you love to see her smile, though, as she did make it all the way to the end and led all of our creator teams by sticking around for just that long. So a really good match on Livik here. We saw the hot drop. When next up, we've got ourselves one of the matches that I'm looking forward to the most, which is the destructible town. I've never seen it before, so I don't know what to expect, but just PUBG Mobile buildings that are destructible sounds really cool. And maybe if it is really cool, maybe they do something official and start making, you know, bullet go through walls and stuff, because that could be pretty wild.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think, again, it's another mechanic that I think they introduced in this update, actually, and it's going to be pretty cool to see, you know, like a RPG or a frag or something just like blow a hole in a wall. It's a really cool, like, realistic mechanic. And I don't know if it's going to happen, but imagine if they did start adding that to modes like payload or something. Like, really, the sky's the limit, and it's cool to see PUBG Mobile experimenting around with new features like destructible terrain, and especially in World of Wonder, the creativity of the community. You know, the sky's the limit for what they can make, and we're going to see our players, you know, put that to the test here today. So I am also excited to see this one, and we will have that code on the screen when we show the map, so you guys can jump in and play it for yourself as well.
Amazing. Before we go there, though, let's see what the results are from our last game. The leaderboard should be just about ready. Well, we're not just ready. Hey, my bad. We are going to wait a little bit longer for those leaderboards. Bushka must really have a lot of elims because they're still counting them, and that's impressive to me. But, you know, back to those destructible walls and whatnot, we did see that a little bit officially with some of those, like, new basements and stuff that you can kind of blow your way into, or secret walls on some of the maps that you can kind of knock down, and then there's loot behind them, and then we can also see you know, some secret doors and stuff on Metro. Like, there's definitely some of those mechanics kind of like hidden in there. It'd be cool to kind of take that to the next level. I don't know, I'm just spitballing here. I just like blowing things up. I'm just a dude, what can I say? All right, so we are gonna be taking it to Destructible Town next. Let's take a peek of. All right, well, I'm getting word that we do have a winner from last game, and it is the Candy Cane crew. So not not who we thought it was going to be, but with the team points, that rank coming in with Rolex on that team. So the members of that team are Extra Emily, Bella Fox Gaming, Rolex, and Dab Plays. We saw Dab kind of pushing in pretty late, but ultimately gets taken down. And then Rolex gets crushed at the very last moment with a Sabertooth, but worked his way all the way there. But that ended up making the difference for his team. But let's talk a little bit about a giveaway right now. Big prize going out, Win. It's Japrobot taking home a brand new Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. Man, lucky guy.
Yeah, that's an awesome prize there. That's our second one of the night. And like I was maybe predicting, we had no idea who was going to win that one. Even with Bushka's, heroics, if his team went down, one of the first teams to die, those placement points might have tripped them up by not getting any. And in fact, it was, I think, like you said, Extra Emily and Rolex, him getting up into second with all those eliminations, right? Like we see in competitive PUBG, it's that mixture of placement and eliminations that is what will propel you to the top. And that's exactly what they did there. I mean, Rolex has a lot of competitive history, so he knows better than anybody trying to survive, but also pick up the eliminations along the way. That's going to get the job done.
Amazing. Well, guess what, guys? We have another draft that's coming up for our next game. And this one, we've got a split on the prizes. Win. Looks like we got Apple Watches and iPad minis. 50-50 chance here.
All right. Yeah, this is actually, I think, the first time we've had such a split decision here. So it really could be anything. But it's nice to see that someone, or multiple people actually, will be walking away after this match with either an iPad mini or a new Apple Watch Series 10. We've got some gift cards on all of them, as well as some UC. So nice little bundle here right before the holidays. But it's still anybody's game here, especially with destructible terrain. This is something that not many people are used to. It's brand new to PUBG Mobile, so we'll have to see how they can learn on the fly and who's going to come out on top.
Well, if you want to be like Japrobot and win yourself a brand new device, well, it's pretty easy. All you got to do is go over to the Sweepstakes website and sign up. Just enter your information, amg.gg/holiday hangout sweeps, and you'll get yourself hooked up if you happen to get lucky. And that is what we're hoping for, is that everyone here gets lucky. Let's go ahead and take it to game 5. This is our destructible town. It's a 2 versus 2 versus 2 versus 2 team deathmatch, and the first to 15 will be the winner. It's going to be the captains of every team plus a player of their choice. And we're getting ready for a little respawn. Here we go.
That was crazy watching him push in, but then I'm like, where did the walls go? Then I realized they're not there. Yeah, look at, they're blowing out the entire bottom of that apartment building right there. This is crazy.
I feel like the move is to just destroy as much as possible with one player. I mean, look at their infinity ammo, right? So you can just infinitely reload as much as you want. So I'm taking one person to cover and then just destroying all of these other buildings. We'll watch here as we do have somebody on behind. You can see he destroys the wall, takes down one, but not able to get both other players.
And just to make it even crazier, they threw in some grappling hooks on top of that as well. So, and look at that, Jacob blowing through the wall.
They're not going to have anything to grapple to here pretty soon.
I know. That respawn, unfortunately, catching Jacob off guard. But he's already got 3 eliminations. His team might be in the lead.
Nice shots here from Noah J. Just kind of waiting to see who we can pick off. And, I think learning the spawn points like some of these teams are finding out is probably one of the more important things to figure out. Gun down from distance, so Noah J had a bead there, had the crosshair almost on the head and just didn't quite get to the trigger pull. And he will have to respawn here. It looks like teams are up to 4 or 5 elims right now each. Remember, it's a race to 15, and the team that finishes first will be given some prizes away depending on whatever they drafted.
Not going to lie, as more of these walls get shot down and there's less cover, I might just switch to an AWM. It looks like they all have a sniper rifle, and that's exactly what Jacob did. Sometimes all you have to do is land one shot, and that's enough.
That's a really interesting thing you brought up. You think you have cover. It's so, disorienting almost. Like, this guy thinks he's safe.
Look at this.
Where's he gone, though?
He's like, you know what? I know you're in there somewhere. I'm just going to shoot every single wall.
I hadn't even thought, though, about that strategy of the AWM. That's actually a really good idea. I was like, why do they have sniper rifles? That seems weird. Maybe take an M249 or something and just gun down all of these walls. But once there are no walls, I mean, it's going to be really challenging to hide from that big sniper rifle. Typical gamer gets gunned down here. He's still working to get that first elim. Rolex is on a roll right now. Oh, look at that. 2 in a row here from Chiffon.
Wow, look how far that elimination was from Jacob. That, like, death cam went all the way across the map for that. I'm thinking Noah J can...
Okay, I got
Yes!
Yes!
I was telling you.
On to typical.
I was about to say, he lined up his crosshair earlier pretty well, just couldn't pull the trigger. So I'm thinking, if he goes AWM, he might have some success with the snipers.
Oh, no, they got me.
Absolutely. So he is able to contribute to the team's total, and that might come in really handy because remember, every single team here has a captain playing for them. And so the content creators that play PUBG Mobile kind of on the daily, clearly that's an advantage for them. You can see like a Jacob here, just really, really good with the gun skills, and obviously Rolex, Chiffon, both former pro players as well. So they're going to be an asset to the team also. But if you know, Noah's able to add some elims to the total with that sniper rifle, that's huge. As we move up to 13 eliminations for Rolex, he is close to claiming that 15.
Yeah, he's literally carrying his team right now, single-handedly getting them almost to the victory right now. And it's going to be, 2 more kills for Rolex is going to seal the deal here.
Just typical gamer just got one too. He shot through the wall and was able to surprise Jacob. Everything being destroyed. This is so fun. I think I like this map a lot. This is really, really crazy. You don't know where you're safe. The only way you're safe behind cover is if somebody doesn't see that you're there. Rolex picking up number 14 on Chiffon. He's 1 point away from victory.
Yeah, that was crazy. He went to go to hide in the corner, but you have to remember that that corner might not be safe. So you have to really be stealthy. And we might see the final kill here, and we do.
Let's go! 15 kills! Let's go!
Wow.
Rolex crushing everybody there. Out to 15. He gets there first. Number 2 had 10. So Rolex putting on a show, man. That boy still got some skills with the weapon for sure. Not somebody you want to find in a close quarter situation at all. Really impressive stuff. Win, what did you think of the map, man? I thought it was really cool. At first, it was like, okay, it's kind of like normal. But then as the walls started getting taken down, the doors getting shot away, it's like people couldn't hide anymore. And all of a sudden, you saw the AWMs get busted out.
Yeah, that was impressive for Rolex, to get all 15 by himself. But to get the last 2 on a guy like Chiffon, that's no easy task at all. So, congrats to him putting the team on his back. And the map itself was so much fun, right? At first, the buildings were all normal until you start seeing a wall disappear here, a door gets shot out, a window get blown up. And then you realize, wait, there's a whole extra layer here of strategy that we have to think about that we didn't normally have to worry about. And you saw some guys like Ace Lawrence go up, maybe take a rooftop, play it a little bit slower. I think Rolex took a more stealthy approach, and he figured, I'm going to have to hide and let them come to me and get the jump on him, and then he's going to try to just trust his gun skills to win that fight. And in the end, that's exactly what happened.
Here we go, a little replay action here. Everything looking pretty normal at the start, right? Like, this looks like the apartment's kind of by school. And, it didn't look normal after a little bit of time. You can see the walls just crumbling around, fences being shattered, the walls being destroyed, and players being found behind them. You think you're safe, and you're really just not. There is a spawn point, I don't believe, that can be destroyed. You have a little bit of solace there as you get onto the map just momentarily. And these stairwells, I wonder if you can shoot those out as well. I didn't happen to notice. Yes, it looks like you can.
Imagine if you go up into an apartment and then you shoot the stairs so that nobody can follow you. And here's Noah J.
Actually, high level, man.
Yeah. I couldn't
Shots
imagine
from Rolex here.
This on Battle Royale with how talented everyone has gotten over the years, spraying ARs and DPs and stuff. Imagine you're on Erangel and you're like, I'm going to take this squad house. And then some team on the hill just mows the whole building down.
Oh my goodness, it looks like the Candy Cane crew has come to play. That's 2 victories in a row with them. Again, Extra Emily, Bella Fox, Rolex, and Dab plays. Getting it done for the team there. 15 eliminations go to the Candy Cane crew, and they will finish on top here. That means that whatever they chose for the prize draft will be what is going out here in just a moment. We'll have that lucky winner announced here soon. But the Candy Cane crew, on the back of Rolex's brilliant performance, will be rewarded. So nice work to them. Let's see who wins the prize. It is the Apple Watch Series 10, $75 gift card, and 3,000 UC going out to St. Nick. Wait a minute. I thought St. Nick is supposed to give the gifts, but he's receiving one here. That's fine. And Virahu is also our second winner of the game. So we are going to be wrapping up our destructible WoW map now and moving forward to Game 6, which is a group picture. And that one's a little interesting because we are going to be trying to find the most bestest place to take a photo on the entire map of Vikendi. And the cool thing is the fans, you guys in the audience, are going to get a chance to vote on who is got the best postcard. Essentially, think of this like a Christmas photo going out in a Christmas card, and whoever has the best scenery, pose, backdrop, whatever you guys feel is best, that is going to be the winner. So I don't know, where would you go, Win, if you had some advice here on Vikendi? Where do you think is the best place to take a photo?
Oh man, that's a good question. There are some beautiful places, especially, do you remember when Vikendi had like a night mode and you could see like the northern lights?
Like the northern lights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, you're right. I remember taking photos like that on Vikendi way back when they had that mode. I don't know. I feel like the castle's got to be prime for some good shots. Maybe the Cosmodrome up there. You could get some cool spots, maybe up high. I'm trying to think of anything else. Maybe Goroka. I don't know. It's really hard to say, but oh yeah, maybe the Frozen Pond up there by Goroka.
Yeah, for
sure. Think of any other places. I don't know. Maybe the teams are hearing some suggestions here and they're like, you guys are crazy. We're going to go somewhere else, Dobro Mesto, whatever the case may be. You guys, have an opportunity. The teams will have 5 minutes. 5 minutes after they drop to find the best spot. That's it. 5 minutes to make a decision, stick to it, and then there will be 1 minute available for you guys in the audience to vote, and whoever has the most votes at the end of that 1 minute will be the winners. And maybe you just vote for whatever team has the best prizes that you want. I don't know, like that would be kind of the move if I was in the audience. So see what the draft has here shortly and make your decisions accordingly.
Yeah, that's a pretty good incentive. The whole element of you might win like a new device or something based on which team wins. But I'm excited to see, what they come up with, especially under a limited amount of time. I think there definitely is some map knowledge that's going to come into play here. Who's going to know about those secret spots?
I don't know. It's a tough one, man. There might be a secret cave to find out as well. There's definitely some spots on Vikendi that could be pretty cool. I mean, I'm really excited to actually see where people go. And if, any 2 squads or 3 squads or even more have the same idea, like if they just do a big group shot, and I don't know, that could be interesting, but I think everyone's going to try to find their own, spot. I mean, hopefully they don't shoot each other. That could be weird. But we'll see what happens here, as the Candy Cane crew is the only outlier right now. They've picked the $100 gift card and the UC to go out. Everyone else has gone with the AirPods. And, hey, all good prizes. I think any prize that you guys are getting just for hanging out is pretty cool. So, again, big thank you to PUBG Mobile for putting all of this together and allowing the community to come together at the very end of the year. I believe this is our last event, big event of the year. And what a cool year we've had. So many different events, so many different game modes have come out, and it's been really, really cool to see the progress that PUBG Mobile has made during its 6th year in existence, and obviously looking forward to big things next year as well. So with that, the teams are getting ready. We're getting strapped into the plane for game number 6, and remember, no big leaderboard overall tonight. Each game is its own event. Every game's got its own leaderboard, and we're specifically playing for the prizes that are up for grabs that particular game. And if you guys haven't signed up for prizes just yet, make sure you do that. The QR code is going to be on screen below. It's amg.gg/holiday hangout sweeps. If you guys can remember that and type it into your browser, just sign up, super easy. And then if your team wins, we'll pick you at the very end, perhaps, and you might be getting some good prizes, just like Saint Nick a bit earlier. If you're named Santa Claus, you might be able to actually get presents for once. Who knows? We'll see. So, Win, what are you looking forward here in game number 6? Who do you think is going to take it? I know it's a little bit ambiguous, because how do you predict which team will win a screenshot contest? But I'm asking you the question nonetheless, my friend.
Well, I think we see in Battle Royale, obviously, gun skill and like mechanical skill is definitely important. But then we have, the intelligence, the PUBG Mobile, like the trivia, right? So we saw Bella Fox dominate that. Like, she seems to be very smart when it comes to PUBG Mobile. So this could definitely be the type of thing that she'd be very good at. So maybe she knows exactly where to go, what angle to take the photo, and will emotes and a little extra flair and style come in, right? To try to really create like that postcard type of image. So we'll have to follow the teams here and kind of see their hunt for the perfect spot. Maybe they have an idea, but they just don't know how to execute it. I mean, execution is going to be everything.
I think you're right on this one, and I gotta say, you know, when I look at the rosters here, we've got 2 girls on the Candy Cane crew with Extra Emily and Bella Fox, and we've got Solara on the Sleigh Ride squad. We've got Yamna with the Jingle Bell Jesters. But with that, you know, I feel like they got more style than us, you know, and that style is going to be some of those cool points that are factoring into that location. So it's not just about knowing the maps and knowing where to go, but it's also that aesthetic, right? What's going to look good in the screenshot? What's going to be that best background? And so I'm going to go with the Candy Cane crew to crush another map here in a row. Extra Emily better be extra vocal on this one, because I expect her to be like, yeah, this location is good. Thumbs up. It's pretty. This is what we're locking in. So we are about to head in game number 6. It's Vikendi, and we're going to go see who can make the best Christmas card. We will see what's going to happen here. I have no idea where they're going to go, but let's listen in and see if we got any big plans.
I'm hoping that we are the only team that chooses not a hot drop event and everybody just takes the same picture, because and then we do something a little bit unique, a little bit different.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to kill, right?
Couldn't agree more, Meadow. I want to see uniqueness, creativity. Chat, it is up to you to figure out who is going to win this event. So make sure you're ready to vote. The teams have 5 minutes from right now to figure out where they are going to be going. So it's not long, but we do have Dino Park at the... That's one that I forgot, Win. We've got some cool potential photo ops there with the dinos.
That's right. Yeah, Dino Park could be really interesting. And I forgot that we still have the hot drop, so you could go to Frost Time for like the photo opportunity, but I almost want to see them use the original map too, like the parts that have been there for years. And I think Dino Park is actually a great spot. Abbey could have been a good one as well. There are some really photogenic places here on Vikendi.
I'm hoping
they really are. This is such a beautiful map as far as like the scenery, the distinct areas that are in there. Like I mentioned, kind of in the lead up, you know, you've got like the Cosmodrome, you got the frozen lake up by Garoka, you got Dino Park, the winery's pretty neat. There are all kinds of like really cool spots, and then of course in the center of the map you have the mountain that has just beautiful views of all of the surroundings. So we'll see here as they go into this center area to the Dino Park and see if they can grab a photo. And here we are at the castle. This is one that we thought might be a nice POI as well.
Like I'm thinking of an actual postcard, right? And Dino Park makes so much sense. Like if I were really in Vikendi in real life, that seems like a great spot. Same with this castle. And I'm not going to lie, I was in Scotland a couple weeks ago. I actually bought a few postcards and I saw what they had for sale there. Same thing, castles, you know, big attractions, big areas with mountains and stuff. In fact, Vikendi's kind of like Scotland right now this time of year. So these guys all have the right thing in mind. Now, the question I had is, will the outfits matter? Because if people are putting costumes on, right, you know, you want to be fit and festive. And I saw Ferg earlier, actually. He had this new Icemire Frontier outfit that Noah J has as well. That's from the Lord of the Rings inspired skins from the War of the Rohirrim. So they've got some of the new ones, and I think it fits this theme perfectly.
Absolutely. I just picked up this skin the other day in my lucky spin, and it only took me a few spins, so I was actually pretty lucky to get that. Looks like Noah J has one here as well.
Dude,
they're still trying to figure out where they're going, and they only have a few minutes here, so they got to start making some progress and figuring it out. As another team drives by, they're like, "Wait a minute, there's people here already."
That Triceratops looked pretty cool. That could have definitely been an option.
I hope they were given the memo, like not to shoot people, because otherwise we might have a very short-handed squad taking a photo.
Oh,
I
think he fell off the bridge.
And you get the castle. You know,
how much time do we have?
Or sorry, that's actually the Scatty Win set. I remember that because it's got Win in it.
This is kind of
which I thought was cool.
Yeah, the Scatawin set. Yeah, you're right. Scatawin set. Makes sense.
Okay, look at this. This is a good angle. Typical gamer. I think
this is nice.
Onto something. Yeah, with the eyeball tool and
what the heck?
We're gonna.
What the heck is that?
He's getting distracted. Stay focused.
There we go. Take a little different view here. That's what I'm talking. Oh, yeah. They're putting on a show for old typical gamer. He's like, what is going on?
I'm not taking your car. Dude, I'm not taking it, bro. I just want to see it. Please.
Sounds like Metalcore and Boosker are having a little negotiation over this Dacia.
I hope all chat's on, dude. That's hilarious.
I got.
You're
an
such
ice
a good
hammer?
actor.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know if you can swing it. Try. So we just need to find a javelin. If we can find a javelin. How many minutes do we have left?
Yeah, I don't know.
The timer?
They didn't.
Wait, can we
They might be
use
trying to
those,
incorporate the
like, rails or
spear,
something?
maybe putting some ice like actually on the
Maybe if
ground.
I make an ice. Is that car?
I'm saying like.
It's
Pushka, get
Pushka.
out of here.
They're getting fancy.
Oh, I picked up the Lord of the Rings DBS. That should give us a little bit of extra points.
Oh, there you go.
We'll see. It's up to the chat. Chat, I don't know if you agree with Metalcore, but look for that DBS.
Background.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah. If you guys want to switch over here. Yeah. So.
Okay, so they're all getting naked down in the frozen caves.
Oh, this is hilarious.
That is definitely a strategy.
I think we're running out. We might be.
Emily's still showing off the new skins.
Have to use these sparklers. I got these sparklers here.
Oh, this is actually smart.
I have a gun though. And it's...
See, do you hear Emily?
No, that's the
we
point.
can go
We
back.
want that.
That's good.
We'll go a bit further back.
I kind of like where this is going. I think they're going.
This is good.
I think they're going for like comedy points.
I stay in the middle.
I don't know. It's up to chat. Chat, if you guys like it, it's cool, but we got 15 seconds left. We're going to throw all 4 up on the screen. We don't have much time, but oh, that is pretty. Oh, a snowmobile rolls in from the Saurus.
Wait, guys, pause 1 second.
These folks need to get focused on dancing, or not dancing, but posing and not dancing.
Hear me out. Can you guys hear me out for 1 second?
Okay, wait. They almost had it.
Wait, I might have something here.
All right, so, oh, come on. Noah, Jay, and Ferg, you got to get your squads moving. Chat, what do you think? I don't know if we're granting any extra time here, but it looks like y'all can vote pretty quick here.
I kind of want to see if Noah Jay's team can pull this off, though. They're trying to vault onto the dinosaur.
I've never seen this before. This is crazy.
They almost got it. If only Noah Jay could get up there, too. A typical
That's
gamer.
going to be tough for him, not going to lie.
Typical gamer, they've really got a good setup here. Look at they got the skyline, the bridge, the castle in the distance. I think that's looking pretty good.
And they've got a good little dance crew going on behind. I mean, look at this. They're all in unison. Man, I mean, I don't know. I don't know who I'd choose right now. I do like the sparklers, though, from Bella Fox and the squad down with the Candy Cane crew. That was pretty cool. They seem to have expired for the moment, but I liked that. And we'll see if that is rewarded, that effort. But you guys have the opportunity now to vote, and it looks like they've lined up some cars. They got some super cars lined up down for the Mistletoe Misfits. You guys in chat, though, you have an opportunity to vote on the YouTube poll. Vote for your favorite holiday photo. Is it going to be a Bentley and a dinosaur? Dude, look at how tall that is up there with those dudes standing on T-Rex's head.
I know. That's crazy. They actually kind of pulled that off.
100%. Ferg is holding so still. I'm so proud of him. We got extra Emily. The dance moves, though, might win me over here, though. I'm not going to lie. Typical Gamer's loving it.
The funny thing is, I think Ferg was looking back at the dinosaur, and I think that's a different team that was up there. I think he was looking at Noah Jay's team.
I didn't even pick up on that. That's hilarious.
Yeah. I think he's looking over and being like, yeah, I think we lost. I don't think they even got a spot.
He's like, yeah, my team, we're not great at posing. I'm just going to go look at this other team and maybe this will give me credit. I don't know.
This is a great angle from Noah Jay, but they're running on overtime here, unfortunately. That's a cool shot.
Jacob, I dare you to just ice thing that. No, just kidding. I think we'll get disqualified, bro.
Oh, I messed up. I didn't mean to do that.
Metalcore is a little devil. You hear him?
Yeah.
I dare you. Just take out that other team. All right. Well, hey, the votes are in. You guys have had an opportunity to contribute to who was going to win this challenge. I have no idea, but I feel like it's between two. That would be my gut from looking at this. But again, I don't know how y'all are going to vote. I have no idea if it's just like, hey, I'm going to go for this prize over that prize. We'll see. But we will be tallying those votes up here shortly and letting you guys know the winner. But big props for everybody getting their spot. We did see the castle kind of come into play. Dino Park was one that I didn't predict, but I was, you know, once I saw it, I'm like, it's actually a good idea. But I also felt like that was kind of hard to get the right angle and get everybody lined up where they needed to be in order to take a good photo. I don't know if you agree, Win, but that seemed like it was good in theory, but maybe in practice, it was a bit harder to get the postcard that they were looking for.
Yeah. Yeah, it was tough. I think some teams struggled to even find a spot, but you know, some other teams looked like they landed, they had a vision, and they went straight for it, and they pretty much got it more or less. I did run an unofficial poll in my own chat, and I will tell you there was a significant favorite. I don't know if I should say who it was, but if my poll is any similar to the official poll, I think there is a clear winner.
The good news is you can tell us after the official poll gets announced, which is right now. Here it is, your winner with 43% of the vote. Very close.
Ooh.
Jingle Bell Jester. So it was typical gamer at the castle with the dance moves. Shifan, Thesaurus, and Yamna all coming in clutch, picking up the victory. And then number 2 with the sparklers and the naked men down below in the ice cave. It is the Candy Cane crew with Extra Emily, Bella Fox, Rolex, and Dab Plays taking home 39% of the vote. So very close, actually. The other two, this is kind of how I expected it to go. But the Jingle Bell Jesters looking like we're going to be giving away on their behalf some AirPods 4. And they're going out to Diablo Deadshot, Treasure Hunter, and Groza. So we're giving away AirPods to a PUBG Mobile gun. I'm impressed, but I expect in my in-game skin on my Groza to have AirPods attached to it in future games that I play. Win, what did you think of game number 6?
Yeah, that was fun. Typical Gamer actually won my poll as well, and I'm not sure how they voted again on the prizes, but it could have come down to people voting for they wanted AirPods or they wanted a gift card, and it looks like AirPods won it out in the end. And you know, I think one of my favorite things about this show is that when we pick winners, you know, like PUBG Mobile has such an awesome community. It's really fun to see names pop up of people that like, oh, I know that guy. Oh, he's in my chat. I've played with him. Like, it's really fun to know that like people in our community are winning these prizes. And I did recognize Diablo Deadshot's name for those AirPods, so I'm pretty happy for him and everyone else that's won tonight too.
Absolutely, couldn't agree more. Seen several names tonight where it's just like, hey, I know that dude from chat, you know? So really cool, whether it's on X or whether it's on Instagram, whether it's from the in-game YouTube chat. It's always great to see people that we know getting some prizes. And you guys can get prizes as well. We still got a couple of different giveaways tonight. Lots of stuff going out. You can find that at the sweepstakes link down below here. Just scan the QR code or go to the link in chat, which is amg.gg/holiday hangout sweeps, and register for prizes. Very simple. Hang out, watch the stream. Cannot wait to see. And I would imagine we're also giving some UC away tonight, so we probably got another clue coming up here in just a moment for you all. So why don't we do that here? We'll just give away a freaking clue. And there it is, number 3. It's hot, so snapshot it, write it down, and you know, it's that time in the show where we got 3 clues in the bag. What could the 4th one be? Maybe you got a hint. I don't know, but you gotta wait until that link pops up at the end to go enter them. You can't be too fast on the quick draw there to enter those codes in. But if you do and you're fast enough at the end, get some UC on the account and go pick up one of those brand new voice packs, whether it's the Ho 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 voice pack or the Krampus pack. Either way, you can get all of your voice pack gifts this holiday season. So excited. And let's go ahead and take a peek at the maps win for our 7th game to walk us through what we're going to see next.
All right, so it looks like we're going to be rounding it out with 2 more Vikendi matches to end the holiday hangout. Now, number 7 is another fun one. It's not really like I guess it is World of Wonder or not, but it is kind of a mini game in so to speak. So we will be landing, and if you guys have seen around the map near kind of these hot drops, there are like little snow piles, and if you go up to them, you can transform into a large snowball and roll around for a couple minutes, and it actually is like a pretty fast vehicle. So our teams will be turning into snowballs and racing to the finish line to determine the winner for this one. And then, of course, we will be rounding it out with good old-fashioned battle royale on Vikendi. And my favorite part about these holiday updates is that they always bring the new themed mode to Vikendi, and we get a little bit of love on everybody's favorite winter map. So that's going to be a great one to finish off the stream with today.
100%. You can also do the snowball race in real life as well. Just head to your nearest ski hill, pile some snow up, grab a hole, and just start rolling, man. Pretty cool stuff, but excited to see it, at least in the video game world here on PUBG Mobile. We've got the snowball race coming up here shortly, as the captains are going to be racing snowballs, like Wynn said, from Frostheim and Vikendi down to the end of the bridge in Podvosto. Again, we're looking for that first snowball to cross the bridge. That will be our winner. And again, it's going to have some prize on the line for you guys tonight. We'll talk about that draft here shortly. But before we do, let's take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a moment to get into game number 7.
Every season, the snowflake crystal ball brings miracles to the battlefield. If anyone tries to steal it, Nutcracker will.
The Nutcracker? Could it really exist? Thieves! I found you!
Download PUBG Mobile and play for free on iOS and Android.
All right, it's prediction time, Win. We're back. Welcome, everybody, to the Holiday Hangout from PUBG Mobile. It's 2024's Year in Review Recap. Got some fun stuff to look back on here in just a little bit. But before we do, we got to race some snowballs. You know what I'm saying? It's that time of year. It's December. It's cold outside in many places in the world. Not where Bushka's at, but hey, it is where I'm at. Win, predictions. Who's going to win the snowball race, man? I mean, lots of expert snowball racers, I'm sure, on these teams, but who's tickling your fancy?
Oh, I don't know if he's tickling my fancy, but I was going to say Jacob Gaming, he was very good at the parkour race, you know, so his team, you know, if they're locked in and can just get that lead and hold it. I mean, a lot of these racing or parkour style things in PUBG Mobile really come down to just who gets that lead right off the bat. Sometimes if you're waiting for like a countdown or you're waiting, you know, to go, he's very quick, and if he gets that lead, he clearly has demonstrated he can maintain it and doesn't feel that pressure at all. So whoever gets the jump early is probably going to win this, and it could be Jacob.
I don't know, man. Whenever I race snowballs, there's so much pressure. Like, I just feel so much pressure. Like, I don't know. We'll see. If I have to pick, though, this is Extra Emily's map. I think it's the Candy Cane crew. I think that they will come through in the clutch, steer those balls like right down the map. It's going to be great. Bella Fox is going to know right where to go. We'll see. But I'm going to take Candy Cane crew. We'll figure it out. But before we do that, let's see what's on the line for this particular map. It's a prizing draft. And once again, the Candy Cane crew just got to be a little different win.
Yeah, we're seeing the AirPods are definitely a favorite here, but Candy Cane Crew loves to, you know, give people an option. They say, maybe you don't want AirPods, maybe you want something else, and here's a gift card. You can get whatever you want. So I kind of like that, a little bit of like a democratic approach here. The Candy Cane Crew saying you can get whatever you want, and we're going to sprinkle in a little bit of UC on top of that. So maybe Candy Cane Crew, if they can pull it off, that looks like the prize that I would want. That's for sure.
All right. Well, hey, we're going to get loaded up here for our 7th lobby. Gotta have the snowfall first so we can make those snowballs and get ready to roll them down the hill. Going to be heading to Vikendi, rolling to Podvosto, trying to get across the bridge here. Remember, the captains have to cross the bridge to be finished. And again, the first person across is going to get all the points, and we'll get some prizes rewarded to you guys. And don't forget, if you haven't signed up yet, make sure you do that at amg.gg/holiday hangout sweeps. It's on the screen. You can scan the QR code. It'll get you over there. Just register, and at the end of the game, once we have a winner, we randomly pick from the list of whoever signed up. And if that's you, well, then you got some AirPods or some UC or whatever the case may be. And if you guys haven't downloaded PUBG Mobile, you're just stopping by for the first time, download the game. It's free. You can find it at the App Store. Join us out here on the Battlegrounds. We're having a good time, as always. And don't forget to follow PUBG Mobile on social media as well. It's at PUBG Mobile everywhere on social media. Drop a follow, learn about all the game's latest updates and what's going on in the community. Events just like this one get announced all the time. Seems like every month we have something cool going on in the PUBG Mobile community, so make sure you drop a follow. That being said, getting ready for game number 7. Any weird strats, Win? I know you're like a pro snowball racer. Any like crazy strats that we can expect to see in this one, or shortcuts perhaps that might buy somebody a chicken dinner victory here?
Well, if you've ever ridden around in the snowballs in game, they are a little bit more advanced than you think. So there is a speed boost button. You can get a little bit, you know, of a boost. So that definitely adds a skill cap here. So if you can take advantage of that, boost at the right time, you know, boost around your turns maybe. There's also a jump button too. So if there's rocks or trees or anything in your way and you want to just take the straight path, you could just try jumping over stuff. And if you're not good at racing the snowballs, there is a time limit. I believe you can only stay in it for 2 minutes. So hopefully you can reach the finish line in less than 2 minutes, because halfway, you know, along the way, you may convert back into a person. And I'm not sure what's going to happen at that point. But if you're getting out of your snowball, you're probably not winning the race.
I'm grinning right now because I have a feeling that might happen with the way these people drive snowballs. We'll see. I don't know if we have anybody that's just like a, you know, crazy snowball driver. I don't know if it's called that, a racer maybe. But yeah, maybe they just kind of take a zigzag line down the hill. We'll see. But Dobro Mesto is, or it's Podvosto, not Dobro Mesto, is going to be a long way from where they need to go. So they'll have to be hasty and get there quick. We'll see. I picked Extra Emily and the crew at the Candy Cane crew to get this victory. We're loading everything up right now, and we'll see if your prediction is correct. Win. What's been your favorite moment of the broadcast so far tonight? If you think back to the previous 6 games, we've seen some random stuff, whether it's, you know, in-game stuff happening or crazy walls being shot out or screenshots. What's been the most memorable thing for you so far tonight?
I think the like destructible terrain in that World of Wonder map was super cool. Seeing Rolex put his duo on his back and get all 15 eliminations and doing it in super awesome fashion, where he took down Chiffon, probably one of the best guys in that lobby besides Rolex, and taking him down twice at the end to get the win. That was definitely impressive. And just seeing the action on Livik as well, you know, that we took that match all the way down to the bitter end, and seeing the intensity of a small map with all of this new themed mode content, that was a ton of fun as well. But I have a feeling that the best moments are not yet behind us, because going out on Vikendi, we're going out with a bang, especially during the holiday hangout. So a lot of good stuff to come up.
Going out with a bang at the hang with Power Bang. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. A little rhyming for you before we get into the action. That was not cringe at all, I promise. But so excited here for the next game. If I had to pick, I'm going to go 2 moments. One was that knife in the back from Farouk. I'm going to keep going back to that one. Santa was not happy when the Saurus went down. He was on a heater. Bushka was going crazy. That was a good moment as well. But for me, I think because I had a chance to spend some time with these players, it was the trivia section, right? Where all of a sudden we had some really fast writers. I don't know if they were thinking as fast on the other teams, or they just couldn't get their hand to work as fast. But man, that trivia was good. Bella Fox crushed it. But it is time for our next game. Here it is, Jacob, Noah J flying in, and it's time for the captains to race as snowballs down the hill. Let's go, Extra Emily. I'm rooting for you.
It looks like Podvoso's not too far, so hopefully no one gets tripped up, you know, with getting their snowball canceled or anything. But this could be interesting. There's a lot of rocks that could get in the way, and it looks like they may be going downhill. So you want to go fast, but you don't want to go too fast. You don't want to lose control.
I like the assist there from Noah. He marked the bridge right off the bat. They first, Jacob marked the drop spot where they needed to go, and then they marked the bridge where they need to, you know, travel to. So it's a really good like point A to point B illustration. And now it's time to see who can get there the fastest and make this big old snowball here.
And then I'm gonna make
And here we go. There is the snowball created by Jacob. He's off and running.
What's the best way out?
Looks like they've got a helper on each team. I'm not sure if it's both players that need to make it across, or like if it's just the captains.
So both players will need to make it across.
It might be easier to go all the way around the compound.
So I think they maybe they're waiting for the start queue, but Jacob, he hopped into the snowball and is already scouting out his path. So that could be the difference.
I'm just showing you right now.
Can you show the mark where I need to go?
I'm going on that side, okay, and you can just.
Ferg's looking for the map. The problem is he's in kind of an instanced map where you can only see the little base where he's at right now. But once he leaves the Lord's Hall and the Priest's Palace, then he'll be able to see Podvosto on the map and be able to get there.
True. Yeah, so Ferg would have to click out of that like local map to go back to the full map, and then he'll see Podvosto.
Where the yellow mark is.
Okay, I can't see it. It just oh.
And this is
they're working it out.
This is that snow pile, by the way. And I didn't notice it the first time I played. I ran past it several times, not thinking that like this was where I could turn into a snowball. It was when I happened to just run over it and I saw the transform button pop up. I was like, oh, there's like a whole snowball mechanic in the update. I had no idea.
To me, that's just a berm to hide behind, you know, while you're in a hot drop here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you get somebody else lands in the building first. And I mean, I think we actually saw Jacob do that in one of the first games. Something very similar. I think there was a mound or something. Maybe he was behind a fence. I can't remember, but you could do a similar tactic there. We'll see. So it does look like the captains are all gathered here on the top. Their teammates have cleared out already, and it looks like iFerg is out in front right now.
If you want to see Podvosto.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna definitely.
All right, so it looks like 4 creators will start as the snowball. Bella signifies the start of the race, and then the first player to reach the end will win.
Don't worry about that.
Press that speed boost. Go.
Yeah, hearing him say the speed boost, that could come into play here.
I'm going.
Perfect. Looks amazing.
Oh, he's cruising. Typical Gamer's taking a good line here. We'll see. Uh-oh, Noah J is rolling, but a whole city in his way. This is going to be tough. Oh, now that I think some people followed him, and there is iFerg all the way to the bridge. He is on the bridge, heading across right now. Will he get there in time? It looks like he's got quite a lead in second place. Typical Gamer, but all the way across is iFerg. and he is wondering if he won as well. And it looks like he has done what is needed to get across that bridge. His teammates there to cheer him on. Farouk's got to be happy with the performance of his team captain here.
Not bad, yeah. He was once he kind of figured out the path he wanted to take, it was just a matter of full speed. And we have a mammoth, a mammoth now making an appearance here too.
Now I'm just envisioning in my head that mammoth rolling down the hill, kind of like the snowball to get to that finish line. But hey, Ferg coming in clutch, and his team really needed that, right? Like they've been beaten a few times tonight, the Mistletoe Misfits, but not this game. Ferg wins it for his team with his extra fast snowball, taking advantage of those boosts. A very good line, and he avoids the city. Unlike the other three that got kind of stuck and had to slow down a little bit, Ferg will take the victory here, and that's good for whoever is, getting whatever he voted for. We'll see here in a moment who is actually winning some prizes. But just like that, it's that simple to win prizes here at the Holiday Hangout. Win, Ferg's gonna get it done, and we're gonna be seeing some prizes go out to the audience here shortly.
Yeah, that was definitely a cool event to really show off that specific mechanic. Again, that snow pile, you might run past it and not even know that you could turn into a full snowball that has a speed boost, a jump, and it's really good. If you're kind of in a pinch and don't have a vehicle, this is just that little extra mobility that might, save you from the blue zone or something like that. So you do have to be careful though. We obviously didn't have any guns in this event, but a couple shots and it will get rid of your snowball. So you do have to be careful.
Absolutely. Well, here is the snowball race leaderboard. I don't know whatever's on screen, that's what we're going to go with. And for whatever reasons, that's what we're going to go with. But either way, we're going to give some prizes away, and it's going to be super awesome. The good news is you guys in the audience are going to get hooked up. We'll find out who is going to be winning here shortly. And there's the snowball race leaderboard. It's the Mistletoe Misfits, as we might have thought. I felt like Ferg got across first there, but I was like, maybe my eyes deceived me. I don't know what I'm watching. Just watching some snow roll around here on Vikendi.
Yeah, so Ferg got it done, and I can't quite remember which prize they had, but we were looking between a gift card or AirPods, and it indeed was AirPods.
It's the Skyblade getting hooked up. Now he can blade in the sky with some new AirPods 4. We've got 10 Senab. There's 14 different ways to pronounce that. I calculated them all quickly. My brain short-circuited, but I'm going to go with the easy one last. Dark. I'm pretty sure I got that one right. He's probably going to come in and be like, it's D-Arc, bro. And I'm like, all right, sweet, man. I didn't know. But either way, all of you guys getting AirPods 4, getting hooked up. I'm so excited. Win one more game coming up. It is Battle Royale. We're back to the Ice Mire Frontier for Vikendi. What can we expect?
Well, we can expect one of our top prizes to be given away here again, because remember the Battle Royale, they have, I think, some of the best categories. We're looking at top-end devices, and the other BR games we gave away some Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultras, and if the trend continues, these teams may pick another S24 Ultra, but we will see what they choose here. But either way, this is going to be some awesome action with another amazing prize pack being given away here at the end of the show.
So excited for it. We'll see. Chat, what do you want to see? Do you want a tablet? Do you want a phone? Put it in the chat. Maybe we can influence these squads' decisions. But either way, they'll have an opportunity to draft what they feel is the best prize for you as a gift for this holiday season. And again, if you're trying to get registered to receive one of those gifts, just go over to the website, QR code on screen now. The link is in the description, or you can just type it into your browser, amg.gg/holiday hangout sweeps, and simply enter your information and hang out. Very simple. You get some gifts, get some cool stuff, and this is a big one. You don't want to miss it. It's going to either be one of the brand new phones or brand new tablets from Samsung. Very excited to see what we choose here. So here we go. The draft is good. Win, tell us what's good here.
All right. Let's see what they chose. Okay, so it is going to be between some S24 Ultras, or we do have the Galaxy Tab S10 for our Sleigh Ride Squad. So depending on what you may want to try to win here by entering into that link, you might be polling for Sleigh Ride Squad or rooting against them, because any of the other teams that win would guarantee the S24 Ultra. Of course, we have some UC and some gift cards with all of these prizes as well, but either way, at the end of this match, somebody's walking away with a chicken dinner, and someone in chat is going to be walking away with a brand new device.
crazy thing is that's not just a little UC either. That's a lot of UC, man. You can do quite a bit with 18,000 UC. Excited to see somebody take that home. And then if you want some more UC, even you could use that $200 gift card. Get yourself some more. So who knows? Very, very cool prizes on display tonight. And so excited to see who's going to take that one home. We're getting our last lobby of the night loaded up, waiting on a few players to hop in. But Vikendi coming up next, and it will be the new Ice Mire Frontier game mode. Again, it's on all of our winter theme maps, and including Erangel as well. So very cool to kind of see that new mode get in there. On Erangel specifically, we've got a dragon. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff happening in the latest update of PUBG Mobile. It's been super fun to watch, and I'm so excited to watch yet one more game tonight as we hang out for this holiday season. And again, this has been really cool for me because I get to hang out with Wynn again on camera, which is haven't been able to do that for quite some time, and now we get the opportunity. So it's been really cool to hang out with you tonight too, man.
They just yoinked me off camera when you said that. Now I'm back.
Hey, it's like I've been wanting to hang out with this guy.
Nope,
Like,
now I'm
nope,
gone.
He's gone. Bye-bye.
Yeah, no, this has been so much fun. I remember the last time, we kind of cast an event at the end of 2021, and it was, so much fun. And I can't believe we're already near the 7th anniversary. And I was just kind of reminiscing for a minute about all the modes we had this year. We were underwater. We were up in ancient pyramids and temples, and now we're in frozen tundras and vampire castles and stuff. And I'm just so excited to see where, PUBG Mobile goes from here. But this was definitely a good bang to the end of 2024. And I can't believe 2025 is right around the corner, man. I'm almost 30, power bang. When I met you, I was like 22. So it's been a
Don't
minute.
even talk about that, my friend. I'm not even going to go
I
there.
know.
I'm not going to engage in that conversation with you because you still got plenty of youth, my friend. No big deal. We are getting ready for our 8th game again. Vikendi, it's coming up next. And don't forget, guys, all kinds of new stuff in PUBG Mobile right now. Wynn and I just talked about some of it that we've seen over the course of the year. But right now, there's a Lord of the Rings partnership against the War of Rohirrim. Wynn said he went to the premiere. Pretty cool. The Source said he went to the premiere. Pretty cool. Farouk, all you guys getting to go to London, do some cool stuff. But they've got a partnership in-game right now. You guys can actually check that out until January 7th. And then also take part in the event and get rewards for each and every game that you guys play. I've been doing that, trying to collect some of that cool new loot. And then you can also do the lucky spin and get the the new suits that are out as well. Lots of stuff there. And then we also have the Ho 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 voice pack and the Krampus voice pack that you can choose from as well this holiday season. So all kinds of cool new stuff for the pickings. And we are getting ready, probably just a couple of moments away. Don't go anywhere. Very excited. And then also stick around as well, because after this game, we'll have that 4th and final clue for you guys as well, so you can get hooked up with even more UC. So we got the prizes tonight, $10,000 in sweepstakes prizes that are going out to everybody, as well as all kinds of UC. So again, it's just been like a super jam-packed event of gifts that are going out to you guys as, I guess, a thank you for hanging out with us all year long. Wynn, talk to me. Favorite moment of the year from PUBG Mobile. If you had to go outside of this event, look at the year as a whole. Talk to me about what that might be.
I already, at first I was going to be like, oh no, what am I going to pick? But you know what came to mind immediately? The underwater mode was incredible. One of my favorite modes of all time. And they brought back the trial, the winning 7 games in a row. And then you have to do the trial, the 8th match with everyone hunting you down. And this year, the trial was a lot more difficult than it was during the Dragon Ball mode. You had to forge the trident and defend it. And it was a lot of fun. You had to actually stand there and forge the trident for 45 seconds. People are smoking it out and everything. That was so much fun. And my team and I, we beat the trial a couple times, and just those moments, you think winning a winner chicken dinner is thrilling. Try doing that on a trial after winning 7 games in a row. It just is one of the best feelings I've ever had in a video game. It was so much fun, and hopefully that becomes an annual thing. If they're doing that every summer, it seems. But I can't wait for another trial game mode in PUBG Mobile.
That's so funny that you said that mode, because for me, that was my top of the year as well, which was, if you would have told me that, hey, we're going to do PUBG Mobile underwater, I would have been like, nah, man, that's a little weird. That's kind of crazy. But they actually killed that game mode. It was so good. When you dive in, go into the water, swim down, jump down some more. You're looking around. There's sharks and orcas and all kinds of crazy animals swimming around. And then the loot timer kind of expires and a kraken comes out. Absolutely absolutely bananas. Not to mention that was one of the, I don't want to call it the first game mode, but it was definitely one where you have this giant point of interest with like all kinds of new gameplay, and then you kind of phase out and go back, and then you play traditional Battle Royale. So cool, so innovative, and they really, really did a wonderful job with that game mode. So for me, that was my tops of the year. I believe that was 3.3 update.
Yeah.
Really, really cool stuff from the Deep Sea Domination game mode that they had in there. Very, very cool stuff. So we are just about ready to roll for the lobby. Just wanted to talk a little bit before we hopped in about some of the coolest stuff that we have seen this year. And for me, I'm looking forward to next year, man. The Rondo map that was just announced at the Global Finals in London. Conveniently, it seems like everything's happening in London right now. But they just announced a brand new map called Rondo, and I am very excited to see a new map in PUBG Mobile. Very much thrilled to see that.
How about that teaser they dropped too? There was some kind of like sandstorm with like an hourglass, and we saw Milta Power quickly revert back to like the original design. So we don't really know what that means, but they've been teasing a lot more than just Rondo. And in fact, they also have a new game mode coming from Metro Royale that they tease. So like 2025 is going to be possibly the biggest year for content that PUBG Mobile has ever had. Yeah.
100%, dude. I was so excited to see all of that. The teaser's been great, and I love little events like that. I'm going like way back in the memory, probably second year of PUBG Mobile when Miramar kind of came out, and they had the sandstorm and the whole map like goes, you know, red more or less, and you can't see. Those were some of my favorite times like in the game. So love to see more things like that kind of coming back into the game, especially in 2025. So very cool to cycle some of through the new content. Very excited to see it. And we are getting ready to head in to Vikendi. I think we're just about there. I hope we're there. I'm so excited. The excitement's palpable. How excited can we be? I mean, like I'm all the way at the tip top of excitement.
You know what's crazy about Vikendi? Without the respawn towers, you landed the hot drop.
Yeah,
that's the one, you know, extra life you might get. But unlike that water mode, right, which was underwater, it was contained. If you knock somebody and then you pick them up and put them on your shoulder and you carry them outside of the hot drop, outside of frost time, and then you thirst them, their game is over, by the way. Did you know that you could do that? It is very
That's
trolling.
So messed up.
I know.
And it's like 200 IQ troll, bro.
It is. Jacob and I, last event, we swore we were going to do that to each other if we knocked one or the other.
Have you made a video on that yet?
No, not yet, but I've done it to a few
You need
people.
to.
Yeah, it's
You
awful.
need to.
I was almost nervous. I'm like, do I really want to show people that they can do this? Because if I have people in my games, because I've had it done to me, and I'm like, this is so annoying.
No, I mean, your title is "This is Toxic."
It is.
And then leave it at that. And then, yeah. Oh, this is great. Have the person on their back thumbnail says enemy with an arrow pointing to him as you carry him outside.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm excited for it. Can't wait to see it. Watch it on Wynnsanity's channel, youtube.com/Wynsanity.
But on Vikendi, with
also
no respawn towers, like that's the end of their game, you know? So it's even worse on this
That is
map.
brutal.
I would love to see if anybody does that. And Jacob's
got himself a hot drop here.
He's having a similar start as last time. At least he found a gun this time.
Want to listen in.
They're everywhere. They're literally everywhere. Oh, he's dead.
So just stick with me.
They're just trying to figure out what the heck's even happening.
He's like, yeah, they're everywhere, but also somebody else is shooting them. It's not even us.
Bella's low, but she picked up that dragon's blood. Let's see if she
I think Goroka
goes to use it. She's going to need to. I don't know if she knows she has it.
We're trying to survive. That's where everybody else is going to go. It's right next to Frost Time, and it's also...
Buddy,
buddy, exactly.
We're trying to survive. Quote of the day.
Villa or...
Ooh, I got metal.
Oh.
I stole a finish.
Bonbosto, maybe?
Homeboy's got a crowbar, or that's a knife. That's all he's got for weapons, but it's working out for him. He's still up.
Well, Bella's on the board. She kind of traded her own life, but at least she took one down with her, so that's a point.
I was gonna try, but...
We'll see if Jacob can get some momentum going here. He's got one elim so far, using that Uzi early on, but he doesn't have a whole lot of bullets left, man. Find some there, get some 9mm going on. But Yamna finds herself a nice little saber tooth. I love these. You can drift with them. It's so cool.
Yeah. She's got to be careful, though. She was kind of skirting around the edge of the like point of interest, and you know, if she dies just on the outside, that's gonna be it.
Jacob,
Oh,
what the hell? That scared me.
Jump scares galore. Yamna actually screamed. That was my favorite moment of the event so far.
Yep. He was lurking up there.
Okay then.
And now he gets. Oh, these stairs are brutal. Oh no!
All right, wave.
Oh, the
yes.
He blows a kiss to him.
Oh, somebody else has got to come upstairs now.
Oh, is he gonna carry him outside? Know what he's doing? You could troll Jacob. You could do it.
It's his time to shine, baby. Camera's on me. I'm gonna dance.
I know. He could have carried Jacob out and ended his game right there.
In case the whole 2 thing doesn't go well.
All right, we got some folks here at the villa, looting up peacefully. I might add, not quite as hot.
I mean, it's kind of smart because if you go to the hot drop, your chances of survival are pretty slim. So if you go somewhere else, you might as well get some loot.
I'm gonna stay back.
What do you think of the Uzi? Rolly.
The Uzi?
Somebody's rolling in.
I think it's pretty nice. It's one of my favorite submachine guns. Thanks for asking.
Little Uzi Vert.
Yeah, we got somebody rolling in. Oh my god, I'm double fisted with DBS. That is not what I
Me
meant.
too.
We're here though.
I love little Uzi Vert.
Double DBSs. Imagine going like a Kimbo.
That's-
She had a third one.
That's also toxic.
I feel like
apparently they were nerfed, but I don't feel like they are any less effective. Those things completely just wreck people.
Yeah, and especially there, that exact building, I feel like they spawn. They're like the spawn rate in that building specifically. I think it's Villa is so high for shotguns. It's crazy.
There's like 30 of them
Yeah.
on the ground there. You just if you want a DBS or any other shotgun, just go to the Villa. It's got plenty. Pro tip.
The shotguns have been like making such a comeback this season specifically. I've died more to the S12K in the last couple weeks than I have in the last like 2 years.
S12K is absolutely wild.
Yeah.
I've got some videos coming out on my channel in the next couple of days with like S12K as a highlight. Some really cool stuff being done to really good players with that weapon, and it is a scary, scary thing.
I'm just gonna die right away. What loot can I find for you guys?
Guys? In this stream, Noah has
Everybody's on the rotate now.
seen a dragon. He didn't fight a dragon.
Yes.
He parkoured.
Oh my gosh, Noah!
Oh my god. Oh god.
No. Jesus. I'm so scared.
Metalcore's doing an actual recap of everything Noah J's seen. He's like, he hasn't fought a dragon. We just went and looked at it. That's it. Look, don't touch.
We have like no guys. I'm just fighting.
I have a
my
bunch of
demons
guys.
right
I have a
now.
bunch of guys for you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit more stressful when you're doing more than just taking a postcard picture.
Dude, we have 2 Dosky. Awesome.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, let me just park. Let me go get the other one. Oh my
I
God,
love
my
listening
life.
into the team, see if there's any strategy, and it's like, on this team, not so much. They're just chit-chatting, man, having a good time, hanging out.
Yeah, right?
They're not sweating it at all. They're just hanging out, having a good time, getting ready for the holidays.
My chat says, Aspiring Hero, my chat says, bro, I seen Emily at Comic-Con here in LA. She is so funny as F. Oh, right over there. Oh,
Thank you, Brad, for that.
All right. She is funny. Confirmed.
Let's go back to them. Yeah. Let's just...
We just have this car.
You don't even have to go to Comic-Con to confirm that. You can just check it out stream.
I don't know.
Snowmobiles are the move for Dab Squad. The Candy Cane crew on the rotate. We'll see where Rolex chooses to go. Now, Vikendi's a little dicey. There's a lot of buildings on this map, and it can be kind of stagnant until later in the game when that blue zone's really forcing you to move. So we'll see if teams choose to go center circle and kind of camp out. Doesn't look like the case for some of the people in the kill feed right now.
I think this might have been one of the games where we got a pretty normal circle on Vikendi because most of the time it's pulling like off the coast, halfway into the ocean, and that's what Vikendi's known for.
Yeah.
It's the hard shift, man. I remember the first few times that I played Vikendi way back in the day. I think my first 3 games on Vikendi, like I had those hard shifted circles. It always picks a quadrant, right? Where it's either like top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right, whatever. You get these weird, like crazy first zones. And I was like, okay, that's 3 in a row. The only 3 times I played this map, that's got to be a thing. And so I just formed that opinion immediately about the map. And then I think in the time since, I've only seen like 1 normal circle on Vikendi. It's like very rare.
Yeah. Also, did you see that was Extra Emily and Bella just like laying in a bathroom waiting for someone to walk in?
Yeah, run for your life.
I missed who it was, but I like the tactics here.
Yeah, by any means, any strategy.
Just gotta stay very, very quiet, you know?
Oh, well, let me get in.
Oh, they yoinked his mammoth before he could get in, so you can't be in a mammoth with the enemies at the same time.
Oh my god, he just chased me down. Oh my gosh.
with the look on Metal's face right now. Oh.
I want to zoom in on that, get an instant replay, and just pop zoom on his face. That was classic. That's like a good emote.
He did not want to end the event like that, man. What a way to go out.
You can also
his last words. You know what they were, Win?
What? While riding it.
Oh my God, these guys are so sweaty. And that was it.
Oh, you found a car?
Those are pretty famous last words in PUBG Mobile.
Yep.
Pretty common.
That is, I've had those exact same last words at least 5 times.
Yes.
Escaping.
You can go
already a mile into the blue zone this early. That is not a spot you want to be in.
One guy landed on me right here.
But it's pretty. I think it's very nice hue for the game to be blue.
Easy dubs for Farouk.
I'm trying to just like.
I swear Bushka's mic is in his mouth. Like, he is really up on that thing.
I love the buildings on Vikendi. Like, they're so elaborate, you know, and there's like so many little rooms and hallways and windows and stuff.
Yeah, I definitely like the map, like the look of it.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite maps as far as like the aesthetic of it. Like all the houses are cool.
And the G36,
like I really like.
The G36C is probably one of my favorite guns. I hope.
You know what? You're right.
I hope they bring it.
The next zone goes.
I don't play the map often because it's the tried and true Erangel. There is the hard.
There it is.
Zone.
Yeah,
it is there. Yep. Always. It's like you just gamble. Go to a corner and like you got a 25% chance of like having this blessed zone that you can take advantage of. For me, I usually go to the upper left part of the map.
Yeah.
Like Vihar and Dobro Mesto area. Maybe Goroka if I'm wanting to kind of hedge and split the difference. But yeah, man, this is a Milhar zone or Milnar, and looks like there's a few squads down there. Farouk is down there. Typical Gamer is leading his squad from the rear into the city. So we'll see. We'll see if they're able to get a good spot. We take attention over to Ace here with his 2nd anniversary Dacia.
Can't you run away? Can't you like?
No. I'm okay. I'm just trying to hold. Like, I'm gonna kill this guy.
Sounds like they're split.
Need the points also.
Where are they at? Cosmodrome? Yeah, they're still way up there.
I was gonna say there was a team that was like way up by coal mine. Like they probably got the worst possible circle that they could have gotten.
Oh, Ferg is rolling right.
Oh,
do they know he's there? He like rolled right up. I thought he was crashing. I thought Farouk might have called him out.
Are you kidding me? No.
Also, the guy that was right there outside of Ferg, that Fist guy, I know that he's like very good. I've played with him in events in the past.
Because my Zima was almost out of petrol.
He's been a stud today. Like he's pushed multiple people, and like he's been the one ending a lot of lives here on stream.
They too want to live, and they've left me alone. I think it's another solo. Everyone's just rotating in from 3 miles away.
Man, it feels like Bushka's literally in the room with me.
Clint is in this lobby. Clint just died.
The last one of the day. He's like, listen, I got no more to set up. I think I'm going to hop in.
Are you needing or are they needing?
No, he's.
Yeah, Clint, thanks for all you do on the back end, man. Appreciate you. It's been a cool year doing a lot of events.
Coming into you guys now.
Where is he? Where's this guy needing from?
He's running away. I know this guy. Who is he?
Oh man, please don't.
His teammates.
There's a guy behind us.
Farouk is calling out all kinds of people, but they seem to be all over the place. And there's a guy right in front of him, which if they didn't know he was there before, they do now. Farouk lands a headshot.
Oh,
and gets him taken down. The shotgun for Fizz doesn't pan out.
Oh, I think he's gonna regret that. I think there's more coming.
There's someone in this house here.
Man, good play by Farouk there. I didn't like his chances based on who it was, but it worked out as the reinforcements come. It's Bushka trying to hold the line here. One over the wall, and Joe, those one-syllable names, man, you got to watch them. They'll come at you, and it's over.
I think he was trying to use that MP5, which is also like a gun we don't see too often.
I'm lower.
That was just unfortunate timing. He stepped out behind that wall at the exact wrong time because the other dude jumped over and he didn't see him and allowed him to get his footing and able to turn that gun on him pretty quickly.
That's just Joe now. Can you mark Joe? Can you mark him?
He's up at the...
Can you mark Joe? How did he know it was Joe? Can you mark Joe? Like, what a weird call out.
One. Farouk got one.
Yeah, headshot him. What? I'm in the cover. I headshot him right here over there.
No, Rice. Where are you going, Ace?
I'm getting shot.
Yeah, they're in the next compound down.
He's pushing. He's right here.
Okay, Ferg.
Dang, Ferg.
The angles.
That was legit right there. He put out a nice spray, took down Suloji from the other team, man. And then Ace with the shotgun just ends Joe with that DBS. You do not want to be on the receiving end of that in close quarters.
Yeah, no surprises there. As soon as Ace gets a shotgun, that's very hard to overcome.
You know, he's got to be loving PUBG Mobile these days, because there was a long time when Ace was like the shotgun god, right? Like, he was the one-shot man for the longest time. And shotguns weren't even good, you know, back when he was that man. And then all of a sudden, they tuned him up, and the DBS gets put into the game. And now all of a sudden, the one-shot man is really somebody you got to watch out for.
Well, they put it in the crates, and then they took it out of the crates and said, "Nah, we'll just put it on the ground." And that was crazy when they made that decision.
We're just actually going to put it into Ace's backpack on Spawn Island, and he can just jump into the game.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
think that actually happened, but that's how I think about it.
That was a great spray from Shifan. He almost caught him in the air, but
Man.
got him
Can I come
anyway.
out so that I can cover?
He's locked in. He is locked in.
I can't get him.
No, not really. They're already.
This is a good effort from Typical Gamer there.
Yeah.
His crosshairs were right on.
Not bad, but it was a good push from
Not
Vikendi
enough.
there.
They're using this bait. They're using this bait.
Man, that little hesitation while you're just up in the air. You can't really do much. You're just so vulnerable.
Can I rush you?
Shifan's
But then you
last up.
teleport.
He's the last one up. He's got this off angle. He's been trying to protect his teammates, but
I am being kidnapped.
He's coming close with the.
I repeat.
oh, she's being kidnapped.
She's got two funny moments this game.
I was like, why is her screen so dark? I realized she's knocked and she's actively dying in the passenger seat.
Oh wow.
Man, Shifan.
Are they?
Wait.
Is he gonna save her?
I'm one HP.
No way.
Okay.
He's gonna heal first. There's no way he gets his team back up here. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, they can put your.
Dude, they literally kidnapped her, put her in the vehicle, and Shifan's like, "No, man, I'm gonna put on my cape, and I'm going to steal." Like, wow, this is crazy. This is really clutch play from Shifan.
I mean, that was lucky for Yamna that she got brought right back to Shifan. And they're going to get a pretty decent reset here. They've only lost Typical Gamer, but they're keeping up 3 of their squad.
He stopped you with the car.
What a turn of events, man. That looked very dire for them. Everybody was, like, dead. And all of a sudden, somebody that kidnaps a teammate drives right in front of Shifan. Shifan's able to take care of business with a DBS. Nice little vantage point here from Extra Emily.
Yeah, it has a really nice view of everything. It looks like they're right on the coast, too, which is exactly where that circle keeps pulling to. So if they wait it out, they might have a great position. It's only 14 remaining as well.
I don't know. I can't see your POV.
Get your gun out just in case if they pull up on that hill. They're just scouts.
Everybody's got their guns out, though, Rolex.
I think he's doing a little IGLing from the grave right now.
Maybe so. Oh, and we do have entrance from the other side. Okay, multiple squads starting to show up. That circle starting to get a little bit more constricted. And one more minute, we'll see it shrink even more. But from that other side, you can see Ace and Ferg and Farouk kind of sneaking their way in. And I don't know that they have sight lines to see them coming. So this is their vantage point right now on top of the nearby houses. And they are... with the... You know what? With those new spears, the Frost Soul spears, you can... hop up easily onto all these rooftops.
I'll buy an AUG.
And what a difference in vantage point and angles that's going to make on Vikendi, because it's not easy to get onto all these roofs usually.
Yeah, you know, a couple years back, PUBG Mobile really implemented some better mobility, and it feels like the game changed completely. From the first couple years, the rooftops weren't really a thing, and now I feel like we spend a lot of time
everywhere.
Yeah, now it's like the rooftops become a whole new, just level of playing field that you can go on now between grappling hooks, and we've had water,
quite literally level.
Yeah,
it's like the verticality is a totally different thing, because it used to be kind of, I don't want to call it one-dimensional, but more flat, and you just didn't have to raise your eye line much. And I still get caught when I play. I still get caught looking on the horizon on the ground level, and then all of a sudden it's like there's somebody on this random roof that you can't normally access, like they're doing right here. And this is deadly, man. You got 2 members up here with great sight lines, cover. This is good defense here from Farouk.
That was genius, by the way. He went up and then he canceled it, but he was able to still get on the roof without actually wasting the spear.
Oh my god.
I'd never even thought to do that. That was so smart.
Oh, somebody, you're right over there.
And we're learning tactics right now, watching in real time. Farouk's got the mark on distance, sees some players on the horizon. Ace is going to look over. That's not a shotgun, I don't think. I don't know if he'll be able to actually do anything with this weapon since it's not a shotgun.
I couldn't see him.
I'm going down.
Just kidding. I saw Ace doing work with the DBS earlier today. Or the not the DBS, but the DP28.
Yeah, I saw him. Only for
he can use other guns, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, look, he's doing it too. They get right as close to the edge, and then they cancel it. It looks like he fell down, but it's like how you can get on the roof
looks like
without wasting the spear.
Ooh, he's sliding off. That must be a slick steeper.
Yeah, I think it's a little too steep. You might have to actually use the spear. Yeah.
Yeah. Still a good thought though. I like the thought. It looks like when you use that, I've never really noticed it before, but you go forward maybe 2 or 3 meters, and that's enough to kind of get on some of these roofs if they have a flat enough roof up there.
Yeah, while you're falling, I think you can kind of like direct your guy just a little bit.
Yeah, I don't like the roof that he's on. It's just too steep, man. That would be hard to like have your you know what I mean, when you're trying to spray somebody and you're strafing a little bit. I think the elevation changes too much to actually get some good shots down. Otherwise, if you're not moving, you're just kind of a sitting duck.
So I want to say we've got Farouk Ahmad's team here, and we were seeing Dab and Extra Emily kind of camping it out earlier nearby. So we definitely have multiple creator teams. Ooh.
Look at the crack. There's multiple creator teams, and there's only 12 people that are left in the lobby. So, I mean, we've got a really good shot at seeing our first creator chicken dinner today.
True.
And Bella snowmobiling all the way into the water almost. This is pretty crazy.
This is a pretty good spot to set up, actually. I mean, the zone, she's got circle, and when half the map's water, you don't really have to worry about that. And these guys
just takes a nice little ice bath, a little cold plunge.
Yeah. These guys haven't moved for like 10 minutes, but if you don't have to, you don't need to.
Well, that's the benefit of getting to zone early, Just grab that spot and defend it. And like the interesting thing is like they've got a nice little spot here. I don't know if anybody knows they're there because everyone else has been here for an hour, but no one's fired on them. I'm pretty sure these guys have just been quiet, trying to snake their way in. Not snake, but just kind of hide. But I guess now with Dab standing up like that, they've probably been spotted at some point.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't make a move long enough, you kind of lull the enemy into this like false sense of security, and then you can strike as soon as they let their guard down.
Mammoth on the horizon. You can see it coming.
I think that's the Saurus. We might have multiple creator teams still alive. It looks like Farouk Ahmad's team, Dab's team, Shifan, and Yamna.
One of those 2 compounds.
Yeah, we have 3 of the creator teams still alive at this point, so not too shabby. We're getting some good opportunities right now to score some points, get some prizes away to our viewers. Looks like Noah J's Sleigh Ride Squad is the only team eliminated. It's Metalcore, Noah J, Jacob Gaming, and Solara.
Yeah. So there's people here?
Yeah, so there's a lot of placement points still up for grabs.
That's us.
When you get the hard shift north on the zone, I'm waiting to see if they take a peek at the map again.
Yeah, I'd have to imagine it's not going to go towards the water much longer.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I feel like that's the move on a lot of Vikendi maps where it hard shifts early, and then it kind of corrects, and you get like some decent spot, on the map, but you can't really play it because it's like the zone's so far out there that you just kind of have to go to the edge and work your way back in.
Yeah, I think the second phase on Vikendi is like very forgiving. That first one is so far off into the water, but then the second one always corrects back into the land, and it's still pretty big too. Like it's not much of a closing from first to second phase, but you have to survive that first phase. That's the thing with Vikendi.
No, that's not safe at all.
Yep, it's that first rotation to try to get that position, and then the first, second circles are kind of sketchy, and then like 3rd through 6th or 7th are like fine because there's all these houses. Like you see all these like buildings, you can hide. You don't really have to take the fight until the zones start to phase these out because there's so many houses that are like neighbors, right? Where it's like, oh yeah, I'm not in the circle, so I have to move now, but there's many of these that are still in.
Yeah, and I think Vikendi, more than any other map, like it starts that final circle a little bit sooner. I feel like most of the heal battles I see happen on Vikendi.
Who is we-woing?
I don't know if you can cover
I'm gonna do that from now on, just like when I'm walking around.
Make a smoke push, maybe. Oh, he's nading.
My family's gonna hate me, but I'm gonna do it. Uh-oh. Itachi with a nade from range. And
Yeah,
you
but
know
here
there's
comes
a
the
follow-up.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say. Oh, nice. Actually, Bella took him down.
Smoke's out. I don't know if they knew there was multiple players there, but probably they do now.
I think that's we have one more non-creator team and then 3 creator teams. So yeah, we very well may see a chicken dinner here.
Oh, they are fighting.
I think the non-creator team was the one that actually just got that grenade knock. So
jet ski or something.
if they can just flush them out, it should be fine.
Someone's fighting in from the house, but I think they're at the blown up jet ski there, or snow ski, what are you going to call it?
Yeah, they're smoking.
there.
They're
See
just
the
by
smoke?
there.
Yeah, that's them. That's Bella. That's Bella.
Ooh, oh.
Yeah, Bushka's deadly with the bolt actions.
The double taps of love. What's Ferg doing? Check in on Ferg. Ferg's admiring
This is
car.
Farouk, though, with the
Keep going, fellas.
the bolt action here, taking down extra Emily. Hopefully she's able to get a revive. We'll see. Yeah.
5 smoky doodles.
It's like nope, extra Emily was just gunned down, so
That was,
she is gone.
That was Ace Lawrence.
Still a couple people on the squad right now that can get it done. It's Bella Fox and Dab Plays trying to get it to the finish line here.
Oh, they got 7 meters to go. Don't you hate when you're like safe, but you're just not quite there?
That's the worst. It's just a tease. Oh no. Hope they got some smokes because they're gonna need them.
They're not in the zone.
He's on that tree. Body shot.
Nice shot. Farouk connecting with the is that an M24? Wasn't really looking. Just going by sound.
Okay, nice. She actually got back to Dab. Perfect.
You just give them points.
Yeah, they got zone, right? Yeah.
They'll
have to leave too.
The Chiffon
off
side, yeah.
angle. Wait,
It's still 3 teams left from the
it's up there.
streamers. So.
Yeah, it's
Oh, he's gonna get sniped by.
I say if you can revive her and just go back and die blue. Don't give them the kills.
That's 2 kills. He wanted to make a play with the ice, but he would have had to have speared up in the air. Maybe if he had that hammer.
Okay, time to move.
That's the good one.
I'm gonna pre-smoke you guys.
Oh, Chiffon's locked in, man. Listen to him. He's got IGL status here.
After you guys landed, smoke the right side, okay? Smoke the right side when you landed. Stop at the ramp. Stop at the ramp. Ramp. Don't move up because people in the warehouse.
He is locked in, calling out the strats, calling out where to smoke, telling people where to stop, and they are listening. Look at Papa PG. Look at Yamna. They've stopped exactly on his mark. They've got good position here, but let's see if anybody is off on their eastern flank. I don't know if there is or if they are safe. The blue zone is short on that side, so people will have to be moving in.
Oh man, he's one shot.
Source is a bit scared after he gets naded.
That frag took him down almost.
Could we back out a little?
This is a great frag from whoever was in there. I don't know if Itachi's still on the map, but he was able to connect earlier. Ace gets the knock there with the AUG, though, on KX to start things off.
Yeah, I think that might have been one of the teams that's up at that little warehouse there. I mean, it's smart that Yamna backed off. They were pushing up like deep into circle. They could definitely come back, and this might be an opportunity to third party now. As soon as they hear these shots ring out, this is their chance to strike.
Ferg's still in this one as well. He's helping the team out still, alive and well, and he's got some good shots to lay down here in this last game on Vikendi to get the finish on KX there. Ace coming to play here in this final circle. 7 remaining at this point, 3 of them on the side of their squad, and there's 3 also here for Chiffon, so this is a 3v3v1.
He's right here.
I can't see him.
Oh shoot.
There's 2 people in this.
Oh, this is crazy.
So there's 2 3-3s with a rando in the middle with a DBS. So he takes down Papa PG. He's going to come out for the finish, but Chiffon there to cover. Maybe he connects, maybe he doesn't.
Papa PG
Farouk desperately trying to get him off his teammate.
Coming out at the fence.
Oh, that's not his teammate. That's other squad. So the source does get finished.
Nice. Chiffon there with the DBS. It's going to confirm that because he had that self-revive.
I'm going to hold him.
We're gonna win this.
Now we got a 2v3.
Nice.
Are they still in there?
It is the Jingle Bell Jesters versus the Mistletoe Misfits.
We're trying to get it right in that little window.
Misfits with advantage. Oh, Ferg gets taken down.
Yamna's at the back on the left.
Good call out by Bushka.
Might be a 2v2.
Oh, Yamna got the zone too.
Yeah.
Yamna's in an open field and a rock.
Blessed.
On your right.
Open field with a rock, but she has zone, and people have to go through her. Chiffon getting the knock, and just like that, they get it done. That's a winner. Chicken dinner. Yamna coming in clutch with the position, and just like that, Jingle Bell Jesters picking up a chicken dinner for their squad. You know what that means. That's big prizes for somebody. We'll see what they picked. I can't remember if they went with the phone or the tablet, but man, what a good last game on Vikendi win.
Yeah, so Yamna, she got second place on Livik and came back and finally got the win there in the last Battle Royale. But that one was awesome. That was definitely Vikendi on full display. That's what you can expect on that frozen map. It was crazy.
That was a great map for sure. Can't wait to check out the replays there. Had a lot of funny moments in this one, and many of them were centered on Yamna. Only fitting that she gets the chicken dinner. I mean, she was getting jump scared. She was getting kidnapped. There was all kinds of things happening here. We'll keep an eye on her as we watch these replays.
Yeah, crazy to think that she could have been killed right there in that Zima, getting put in the passenger seat, but I think it was Chiffon's heroics that saved her, and then she ultimately is going to win the game.
The whole squad was knocked right there too. I mean, not just Chiffon, but the Saurus was knocked. Typical Gamer was out. I mean, they were in dire straits there, and all of a sudden Chiffon comes in, gets him to that final circle.
Oh, and there's Metal's face right there. He was not happy with that.
The slow blink. You love to see it.
This was good from Farouk.
This was impressive here from Farouk, yeah.
On Fist, and then this pull up here, Bushka unfortunately not able to make that MP5 work there. And I loved Ferg getting these angles. Like, this just shows his knowledge as a BR player. He knows exactly what to do, and sometimes it's just peeking through the perfect little angle through a window, through another window, through a doorway, and you get the knock, and that's exactly what Ferg knows how to do.
Man, that shotgun is just lethal. Ace showing what it can do. No big deal. And then here is the jump scare coming up. I believe it was in that building. But the Chiffon, just, man, what a game he had. So this was the kidnapping right after the fact, getting him back in the fight. Chiffon taking matters into his own hands here. And Extra Emily unfortunately knocked with a nade. She was finished off with the AUG. And then connection here from Farouk from distance here on Extra Emily to get her knocked. And just like that, team went down a little bit shorthanded. And that was kind of the end of the Candy Cane crew.
Yeah, that spray from Chiffon from that far was crazy, getting Dab and Bella. And those points might have been really important. You heard that Rolex was saying die to zone, deny the points, but Chiffon was able to grab them before they could regroup. So those points could be the difference here in the end.
That's so funny. We're sitting here, holiday hanging out, bro. Just like slanging prizes, not keeping score. He's like, die to zone.
I know.
Don't give the points up. Die to zone.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
We're
So
going to give
funny.
somebody an S24 Ultra, not them.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
is great. Well, here is the final. It is the Jingle Bell Jesters. Yamna Gaming leading the charge along with Chiffon there. And it's typical gamer squad that takes the victory for our last map with 15 total points. And quite a few elims as well. Mistletoe Misfits, kind of our favorite squad coming into things tonight. They get second place. Overall, good performance from all the squads here on Vikendi.
Yeah, 10 elims and leading the rank points. That was a pretty impressive match from the Jingle Bell Jesters.
100%. So we'll get our giveaway stuff calculated here, and we'll put it on screen. And it is alive and well, and even weller now with a Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, along with 18,000 UC and a $200 gift card. Congratulations on winning that. That is super cool, man. We have even more stuff to give away here shortly, so make sure you stay tuned for those clues that are coming up here in just a moment. But can't wait to talk with some of the team captains as well and talk to them about today's events. I mean, 8 out of 8. This is crazy that we had 8 different events tonight, and we can take a peek. In case you missed it earlier and missed your name announced, these are your winners from tonight. All kinds of prizes. I mean, Win, look at the haul, man. This is like we just hit up an Apple store or a Samsung store and just took everything.
Yeah, this is crazy, right? So we've got 3 S23 Ultras, and then that's 2 winners under the iPad Mini for Shy and Eric, and then tons of like gift cards, Apple Watches, lots of UC, AirPods, and yeah, that is quite the haul, man. That is Santa's bag full right there for the holiday hangout.
100%. Big thank you to PUBG Mobile for putting this on and being so generous to the community. What an event, man. This was super fun tonight. Again, we are going to be gathering our team captains to speak to them here in just a little bit. But before we do that, well, why don't we serve you up our fourth and final clue of the evening for our UC giveaway. Remember, take this clue here, drop, and then go to that link and take the 3 previous clues and make yourself a nice little sentence. Combine the 4 hints, redeem it at amg.gg/holiday sweeps. Remember to try those in all caps when you enter them in to redeem. UC giveaway is alive and well, and the first people to put their hints in correctly will be getting some UC on their account. So excited to see who is going to win. Probably have an announcement for that here in just a bit. Again, Wynn, incredible night of action. If I gotta ask you again, your highlights from this evening, what were they? I'm wondering if you're gonna say the same thing as well.
I mean, the kidnapping kind of comes to mind if I'm being honest, but overall, that was just it was a lot of fun. I think it was also funny to see Metal. I think he took Noah J up to look at the dragon, and when it finally landed and they realized, oh, we have to fight this thing, they turned around and they backed out. So they just took him up to see it, and they're like, no, we're not gonna actually fight this thing, right? But overall, this was super fun. I'm glad that we got a little bit of World of Wonder in there and some challenges and
100%.
postcard challenge. It was a lot of fun.
It was just kind of like a little show and tell, little show and tell. We got a surprise. Is that what I'm hearing? I'm ready for it. Show me the surprise. Let's see it. What do we got? Oh no, I'm so scared. Oh, look at this. It's PB and Win. This is old school too. This is like, I don't even have that studio anymore.
Oh, dang.
It's probably
Me neither.
the whole place too, Win. Yeah. This is great.
I also didn't have about 20 or 30 pounds either back then too.
Feel you, bro. Feel you on that one. 2021. So this is Holiday Memories, PB and Win, old school. Locking it in here. This is great, man. And I remember that red coat. You wore that on the red carpet, did you not?
I did, yeah.
At one of the movie premieres.
Yeah, wow. I busted that thing out for the last time. Yeah, you all had me wearing this time around.
Absolutely. I remember you did that movie premiere, and it was like a week later we had this event. He's like, dude, I just spent some coin on this Gucci suit or whatever it was, and locked that in. So good memories for sure. Love the surprise. Thank you guys for throwing that up. Always good to look back on some fun times that we've had in PUBG Mobile and the people that we've had to meet through this amazing game. Getting ready here to bring in our captains, though, to speak to them. So excited to kind of get their thoughts on tonight's event. Again, we have extra Emily Ferg, Noah J, and Typical Gamer to speak to, and we'll hear a little bit about the event tonight and talk to them about the new year as well and see what they got in store. But yeah, if I had to talk about my favorite event, my favorite moment from tonight, Win, it was exactly what you mentioned. It was the kidnapping. It was like that whole sequence of Yamna getting the jump scare. Then she goes outside, gets knocked. They scoop her up, throw her in the vehicle. Peace! They're out of here. They're driving, and they drove straight into her teammate, who ends their life very quickly. It's like, no. He's like, I'm not even going to heal you just yet because I'm at 1 HP. Everybody's knocked. He's like, I got to heal myself first. He does, and then gets the revive off. But the crazy thing is they go on to win the game. That was like an impactful play. Not only was it funny in a moment, but it was like crucial in the actual game as they get to the final circles and then deliver a beat down to those other squads. Yamna with a critical position, playing that anchor on their flank, and she gets a job done for their team. So that was my favorite moment of the night as well. Lots to choose from, though. Also saw that little hide and seek of the dragon going and seeking it and being like, nah, I think we're just gonna get on out of here, go do some other stuff. So good stuff, man. So again, we've had so many gifts to give out tonight. You guys have had an opportunity to take advantage of not only some UC, but also almost $10,000 here in prizes, loads of devices, loads of stuff. Hopefully that's been cool for you. We saw some cool gameplay as well. And so with that, we'll bring in our interview subjects. It's the captains of all 4 teams tonight. Welcome to everybody. I gotta start off with the winners from tonight. This last game. This is Typical Gamer coming in. Welcome. I mean, first and foremost, what did you think of the event tonight? What was your favorite moment from the broadcast?
It was great. I mean, there was a lot of fantastic moments, from taking the best screenshot of 2024. It was a close one, Emily. It was. But yes. Also, I think my favorite moment Was not getting second place to Ferg, which was fantastic. You did great, Ferg. But it was taking out Noah.
Bro!
It was taking out Noah J456.
There is no way in the real final interview we are doing this, man. No, run the VOD. I killed you first, bro.
All right,
run the VOD, man.
He got destroyed.
I'm just gonna lock it in here right now. Typical Gamer comes in, shots fired at every other competitor here. Truly fiery. I loved it. I will say though, I liked the screenshot at the castle. You guys were looking really good, and I did see you enjoying some of those dance moves. Talk to me about next year, man. Any holiday or New Year's wishes that you have for the year ahead, 2025?
Yeah, I just wish everybody has a safe, happy, and healthy New Year. And that Noah gets better at dodging my bullets.
Dude, you gotta be kidding me.
I love it, man. Well, happy holidays to you, Typical Gamer. We'll come to Noah next since I got to give him a chance to respond here. First and foremost, you've absorbed some trash talk tonight from your friend, Typical Gamer. You know, you might have come off on the receiving end at least once, but I saw you laying down some shots as well, especially on the destruction game mode with that AWM, landing some good shots there. Tell me, what was your favorite moment of the night?
You know, it was great because my team was so nice and caring. I may have completely thrown the snowball race by driving the snowball into the river, which was not the finish line that I learned. Might have not gotten past the first parkour puzzle, but we fought a dragon as a team, which was absolutely insane. And then on top of that, we won the parkour contest with Jacob going through and just clutching it. So it was a lot of fun. I had a blast.
Amazing. Jacob clutched it up for the team as well. And in the spirit of the holidays, I got to ask you, have you ever had, like, what's the best gift you've ever given or received? Holidays all time.
Oh, well, one of my friends one time gave me a gift like that basically picked 4 different parts of my life that I like, music, like outdoor stuff, and then gave me one gift in each category. So that was like the most thoughtful gift I've ever gotten in my entire life. And it was like so sweet.
So nice.
That's amazing, man. Well, super thoughtful. Any wishes for the new year?
Honestly, just hoping for a happy year. Like, excited to see family and a lot of cool trips planned, and so it's just gonna be a really fun year. And hoping the best for everyone.
Amen, brother. Well, hey, thanks so much for being here tonight. Always good to have you on the broadcast. Ferg, coming to you next, my friend. I saw you laying down some shots there in that last game on Vikendi. You were looking through the window at one point. Somebody was nice enough to plant themselves right in your crosshair, but then you were landing some shots at range too. How did it feel being back on the battlegrounds, dude?
Bro, I screwed up my audio, bro. So I couldn't hear anyone in the last game, and I was freaking out. And then I got killed by Yamna. Oh man, dude, we should have taken the game, and Typical Gamer should have went down. But unfortunately, I threw. My teammates were still great. Baruch Bushka. Obviously, Ace Lawrence as well. Great teammates. I let the team down, except for the snowball part, okay? I clutched up.
You crushed on the snowball, man. I was like, has he got nitrous on that thing or what? Like, no, you were like across the bridge. Every other person was still in the city, like ramming their snowball into the buildings. We got Noah J in the river. So you definitely crushed the snowball section for sure. Ferg, congrats, man, tonight. Any wishes for the new year?
Yeah, I just wish everyone has a great 2025.
Epic, man. Always good to hang out with you once again. Thanks for being here for the holiday hangout. And last but certainly not least, we come back to Extra Emily. Hello. Joining us back here once again for another event.
Yes.
So good to see you. Long time no see, but tell me, what was your favorite part about tonight's holiday hangout?
Oh, for sure. Also great to see you, Powerbang. I love the Santa outfit. I love how you always have great costumes for all the events.
Were you here for the Halloween event?
Yes.
Was I dressed up for that too?
Yes, you had like red. I think you
man.
had like red paint everywhere.
Oh, I cleaned it off of my headphones earlier today. I couldn't figure out why my head was stained red. My ears looked like, it was bad. So anyways, I finally figured out the dye had rubbed off on my headphone.
Finally.
Anyway, not relevant, but tell us how your event was tonight. What was your most memorable spots?
Yes, for sure. Today was absolutely so fun. I think my favorite part was just meeting my teammates. They were all so good. Bella did amazing at the trivia. Dab was able to like drive me around in a snowmobile and transport me safely. And then Rolex completely 15-0'd the two, like when we were on a team together. So I was like, my teammates are the best. So yeah, that was definitely the highlight, just like hanging out with them and talking to them.
I agree. You guys crushed it tonight. I will say the Candy Cane crew was on point tonight. You guys took home multiple victories.
Yes.
So extra Emily getting it done in the spirit of the holidays. I got to ask, any favorite memories growing up of the holidays?
Yeah, I think my favorite was when I would get new consoles for Christmas. So I got like a Nintendo DS for Christmas from Santa, and it was so fun. I just played that all the time. And I also like travel a lot usually. So last year I went on a cruise, and then this year I'm going to Cancun. So excited
there you go.
to relax for the holiday
sounds
season.
awful.
Yeah, thank you.
Man, terrible. And Cancun.
Yeah, horrible.
Anyway, have an amazing time down at the beach. That seems super cool.
Thank you.
Any wishes for 2025 from you?
Wishes is I just hope everyone can stay healthy and happy, and if you like traveling, that people can travel. So I want to go to Japan next year, so I hope it comes true.
Oh, me too.
Yes.
I was literally just looking up flights to Tokyo yesterday.
No way.
I want to take my daughter somewhere. So yeah, that sounds super fun.
Yes.
Wish you guys nothing but the best. But for all of you, thank you so much for being here, for hanging out with us. It's always a pleasure to get to hang out with really cool gamers and cool people from all kinds of different communities. So this was super fun. And we had an amazing year in PUBG Mobile, and hopefully you guys will be back to hang out some more with us next year as well. So again, thank you all for being here. Had an amazing holiday hangout. Congrats to all of you. There's no real winners today. We're all winners, baby. But again, we'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays.
All right, with that, we'll bring Wynnsanity back in. Wynn, we had a cool little chat to, with all these guys to catch up. I want to come to you now for your final thoughts for the year and see if you have any holiday wishes for the chat and for PUBG Mobile.
Yeah, I think I just hope everybody has a really fun, enjoyable, safe, holiday season and gets 2025 off to a great start. Maybe set some goals and, work at them. And you never know what you can accomplish. I mean, me personally, I'm looking to move again and hopefully settle down into maybe not my forever home, but we're looking to buy a new house and we're really excited about that. So hopefully around springtime we can move and maybe I'll set up a new studio and, have a new chapter of my content career. But definitely looking forward to having PUBG Mobile right there with me. So what about you, Powerbang? Anything, you're looking forward to with the family?
100%, man. It's always adventures with the family. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today during this hangout. Anytime I get a chance to do content with you, whether it's live streams or official events like this, it's always a good time. Miss you, man. It's been a long time since I've been a chance to see you in person, but hopefully sometime soon, dude, we'll get a chance to hang out and get together. But again, as far as like the next year ahead, just looking hopefully forward to being healthy, happy, and hopefully starting some new adventures as well. We'll see kind of what the year unfolds like. But again, thank you to PUBG Mobile for putting this stream on and this event, and obviously all of the ones over the course of the year, and over the course of the past 5 years. Really, there's been an incredible partnership between me, them, you guys, them. I mean, just incredible partners to work with, and there's nobody that does it better in mobile gaming. So again, thank you to the team that manages the community, team that makes the game. You guys are absolutely incredible. So with that, I want to take you guys to a look back on 2024 and all of the amazing things that we did. But before we do that, I'm going to announce some UC winners. Here are your winners for today. These are your winners from all of the UC that you kind of earned during today's stream. The people that entered the clues correctly, well, you're getting rewarded. So congratulations. If you see your name on screen, check your in-game mailbox, get yourself some UC. And with that, we will be checking out of here right about now. So all of those folks got rewarded. You're about to as well. All you got to do is download PUBG Mobile for free from your nearest app store and follow them on social media at PUBG Mobile to get news on events just like this one. I'm sure we're going to run it back in 2025 and do all kinds of cool new things. It's been such an honor and a privilege to be your host for the evening. And without further ado, let's take a peek back at this year in 2024. This has been Powerbang, and I'm signing out. I'll catch you guys on the battlegrounds. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Everyone, welcome back to another PUBG Mobile, and it is time for the Snowstorm Extraction event.
What do you mean? Increase the air pressure.
Plop, plop. Oh, hold it. I was tapping it like really fast, bro.
Oh, nice.
Oh, no.
What is this? Oh, what? Do you see him down there?
Oh,
This whole camera's shaking. My brain is not computing what I am seeing right now.
Right in front of me, like you're protecting me, like I'm legit the president.
Hey, what about me? You almost forgot me. You almost forgot me.
First aid.
I'm the water spout.
Are you kidding me? The Kraken. Here it comes.
Oh my gosh.
He's got to get the jump on. And he does. Gets a knock. It's a 1v1. Look at Ace. Look at Yamna.
Plenty of time to boogie.
Oh, we're so good. Oh, we're so good.
No win.
Oh
no.
That's right.
You got me
That's
kidding.
right. They all crashed.
Is very fun to watch because, well, it's pans all day.
Dude, oh!
No! He's running! He's running! He's leaving duplicates!
No.
What the heck are they riding?
Oh, that's a mammoth.
What the heck?
Here's got the red dot on top. It goes around the right side, starts the spray.
Let's go! Download PUBG Mobile and play for free on iOS and Android.